Oh, appreciate you.
Yeah,
That's
man.
good though, cause like what that'll do is that give you time to kind of tell the people a little bit about yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
How you doing today,
All right, how you doing, man?
man? Did you get some good news today, or
Yeah, it's there. The CDC saying a whole lot of stuff. So apparently, I'm not contagious anymore. I haven't had the symptoms or nothing like that in maybe almost 6, 7 days. No fever. So yeah, yeah, man. It's definitely a blessing.
congratulations?
I didn't have to be hospitalized, man. So
Oh Lord. Yeah, man. They
yeah,
say them people that's hospital. Like, well, I say the people that's going on them ventilators, man. It don't be looking good. It don't be looking good at all. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, man. It's a blessing, man, for sure.
Man, for real, man. Yeah, man. We just give it a little time. Let a few people come in the room. You know what I'm saying before we get started. You know what I'm saying? These things go crazy. I'm gonna go on. But these comments go crazy. So I'm gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, get a hold of a couple of people before we get started. Lil
I
D,
haven't
what's
pulled
up,
up.
baby? Huh?
I have it pulled up over here too on my laptop, so I can kind of see a little bit.
Man, you gonna see,
What's
man,
up?
this gonna
Forty
go
acres under. What's
crazy,
up?
bro.
How's it going, man? Should I do a landscape on my camera? It has like black borders on it on my side. Should I like flip it, like landscape it?
You always want to do it, yeah,
Hey,
like that.
I'm
What's
uh I'm new to all of this. Okay, yeah,
hey,
kind of better.
I'm telling you, man, the lives is where that's where you're gonna get your hours. Well,
Mm.
didn't take long, man. Let's get started. You, what's going on? Big boy Prince. Prince by the big boy. We back at it again. We about to drop some more gems. How y'all doing tonight, man? Appreciate y'all tuning in to the big boy. Man, y'all already know what it is. Saturday night freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Man, I got some people lined up tonight, man. We finna, you know what I'm saying? We finna get in there. We finna do our thing. We finna have some fun, you know what I'm saying? Before we get started, okay, well, before I even get started, man, let's welcome Elegant Edits in the room. He in the house, you know what I'm saying? Say,
Finally, man, we've
before we
been
get started, Elegant,
working on
please,
this.
man, tell the people a little bit about yourself before we get started.
Well, I've been printing 10 years. I started obviously in or man, I'm about 11 years now. So I started a long time ago, and I've just been more so printing behind the scenes. But coming into DTF, I finally just started. I realized that people didn't really have information out there, and even though I was new to DTF, I just figured, hey, you know, one day when I pass on, when I die, if I don't show somebody how to do this, the knowledge dies with this thing. So I just decided to start putting videos out there. So I've been on YouTube maybe 3 months, something like that. But I've been printing for 10 years, 11 years. So, but yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I had to knock at the door. I had to go run.
No,
So,
we had somebody come to the front of the store just now. So I get it, man. I get it. Yeah.
so did you let them know like you are here in Dallas and you have your own store?
Yeah, yeah, I don't, but I see that's where
Uh
I
oh,
don't
hold on.
shop. I'm not that type of person to just put out like stuff like that. But yeah, it's a very small space that I share with a buddy of mine, and he does the quality oils and fragrances. It's called the if you're in Dallas area, it's the oil spot. And so I print on the other side of the shop. I handle all the other printing stuff, business cards, and all that type of stuff. And then he handles all the other products and services that we provide here at the shop. But yeah, it's in Cedar Hill, Texas. That's 101 Kenya Street, Cedar Hill, Texas, 75154. So if you're in the area, come by and see me. You're always welcome.
Now, I need to get started on what you did. But this gentleman right here is the first gentleman that I seen in English. In
Hmm.
English, the first one to convert a regular printer to a DTF. So it's like we got a legend here. You know what I'm saying on YouTube.
Nah,
We have a real live legend in the building.
Hey, I should appreciate the support, man. I don't see it like that, but when to get the comments and the love that I've been getting, man, it's definitely sobering, just to know that I set out just to help people, but you never know who you come in contact. So if you keep seeing me turn to my right, or it's probably mirrored, so it looks like the left, but I'm trying to see the comments as best as possible. It's my first YouTube live. I'm a behind the scene. I'm not I'm the sound guy. I'm the dude in the credits that you never see. So I'm not nervous or anything like that, but this is my first time doing this. But yeah, we're here, man. Like, it's great.
All right, before our other guests come in the building, let them know where they can find you, especially at YouTube, because you're right there. You're right there about to get monetized. Like, you have your 1,000 subscribers. You just need a couple of hours?
Yeah, it's pretty close. I hadn't checked in a couple of days, but I think I need about 700-800 hours left. But yeah, which isn't a lot. I know if you don't really do YouTube or anything like that, it's not a lot in terms of how much you need, the watch time that you need. So it's great to do things like this and kind of get out there, get the exposure and everything. So, but yeah, I appreciate every striking thing that I get, man. So yeah.
So I guess I'm seeing one of my moderators in here. Let's see if we can't get your YouTube
Elegant
link
Edits
posted in the description.
Yeah, let me. It's just Elegant Edits, YouTube. I can probably do it.
So. Oh, trust me, I got some of the best. I mean, if you want to, but I got some of the best moderators in the game. By the time we get down there, 9 times out of 10, they gonna already have it on there. So before we wait on the other guests, man, let's get to some of these comments, man. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Thank everybody for coming, because they already know. If it wasn't for them, there would be no us. You know what I'm saying? This 100%. Only works if they tune in. So how you doing, Mr. Darmel? How you doing today, sir? You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you tapping in with us. You know what I'm saying? Let the young Zay let them know, hey man, we appreciate them tuning in. How you doing, Miss Johnny? How you doing, Miss Jemison? We appreciate you so much for tuning in to the big boy. 40 say where's link. I was trying to call you back for it. I'm gonna send you a link. Give me a little time. I got somebody who's not gonna be on there long. So after they leave, I'm gonna send you in here. I'm gonna put you in the game. I'm gonna put you in the game, man. I'm gonna give you.
I wish I had energy, man.
Oh man, you are, man.
I can't.
We from the city, man. You already know how we doing, man. You know how we get down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we from the same place, man. But I'm just. I guess I'm more reserved. I wish I had that energy, man. That I don't know. I need to work on that for my channel. I know my stuff's kind of a little boring sometimes, but you will get the information if you stick around long enough.
Man, you got that knowledge over there, man. They like seeing me because they don't know what I'm going to do. They don't know what I'm saying. I'm just, I'm all out the wild. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, man, we got to do it for the people. Like I say, bro, people go to work 8 hours a day and they come home and, it's like going to another job, punching in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know. Trust me. Yeah, it's been a long time coming, man. Like, definitely. From especially when I did contractor work, like on rooftops and staining fences and stuff like that. And I would do that 13, 14 hours, come home, be on the vinyl cutter,
Oh.
So, and then I'll probably go to sleep around 4, 5 a.m. Had to wake up at around 7, and back on the rooftops and the Texas heat. So, yeah, man, it's yeah. But you do what you have to. Yeah, man. Especially, and this is aside, from printing, but when you're standing on the rooftops, Texas heat, it's 96 degrees outside. The shingles start to get like gravel, and your feet start sliding a little bit. Yeah, man. Yeah. So, but hey, we transitioned from that. We've come a long way. Still not there. But yeah, man, it's definitely been a lot of late nights and early mornings. I guess that's how I would say it. Late nights and early mornings.
Truly a blessing, bro. Truly a blessing, man. That's what I'm talking about. I remember, man, I used to have to But I remember I used to go to the old catch out, you know what I'm saying? The old labor ready, you know what I'm saying? And now, you know what I'm saying, man, this is a beautiful thing, you know what I'm saying? We put our mind to it and we work, man. That's one of the main reasons why I got this right here, because, you know, excuse me, we all trying to, you know, have a common goal, you know what I'm saying? And we need to be able to help each other out, man, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I mean, we need, you know, if we spend our dollars with our people, you know what I'm saying, we can go a long way. But also, when I say that, we also have to make sure we provide a good service and a good product. You know what I'm saying?
First.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Just because
First.
you know you my people, that don't mean no. I want a good
You have
quality
to.
product too. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
you
saying?
have to be worthy of those dollars that are spent, no matter who you are.
Exactly.
You
You know
know,
what I'm talking about?
I don't want to seem too altruistic or nothing like that, but man, before, like when I first started, I did this vinyl for a year before I even sold my first shirt. I was doing, well, granted, it's for family, so I'm not trying to do 200, you know, dollar shirt order, you know, 200 quantity shirt orders or anything like that. But friends and family were like, "Hey, can you do this shirt?" Yeah. How much? You know, how much is it gonna be? Oh, I'll do it for free. And they're like, "For free?" And I said, "Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna wash. I just started this, so you
Yeah.
be my guinea pig. Let me know, you know what happens." So, but it takes that level of care to where I'd rather you say, "Hey, Jay, this print peeled off this shirt in the wash," and then I say, "Okay, yeah, let me make you another one. Or let me see what happened." Versus, "Hey, I just paid you $80 and you know the stuff didn't wash well." I never wanted to get a review or feedback like that. So that's what it takes, man. You can't just jump in there assuming that you're ready to go, and people hand you your dollars and you hand them back excuses. So
Exactly.
that's a little
Now,
tip.
one thing I'm sorry. One thing I can definitely say about your video, you remind me of one of my moderators, a great, outstanding YouTuber, the OG Bling Queen. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you heard of her. She goes by Making with Marilyn, but you know, I give, you know, since my mind, you know what I'm saying? I call
Okay.
her OG Bling Queen. You know what I'm saying? Because she, for real, bro, tell you, man, say you go
So
over
she
there
does
Making with
cups and
Marilyn,
stuff
and
like that.
huh?
She does cups and like she blings out more than just shirts and
Man,
stuff. Everything.
oh man, look at her. Let me tell you something. Say, she had a tumbler, and she
Uh-huh.
blinged that boy, and then she put her name in there real fancy and cursive. I was over
That
there
takes a
like,
lot of patience. I don't have that. I have patience for some things, but that I salute you on that one. That's yeah, man. That's yeah. It takes a lot of
and,
patience and yeah.
and then hold up, and then another one of the great moderators that we have her, the Baby's Booty. You make sure you go check her out on Sundays at 7 o'clock, because she goes live and it goes
Okay.
down over there. You know what I'm saying?
The
But she
Baby's
did me a
Booty.
Dallas Cowboy. Oh, with the silver and the blue, with all the championships on there. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Hold on, because we got a lot of haters. You know, you from the D, you already know. You
Yeah.
know them haters be
Yeah.
thick. They be strong. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not even a sports person, but I live it, man. I see people coming through the shop and then they see some of the Cowboy stuff up and they just like, oh yeah, you know, your boys lost the other day. I'm like, I can't really relate because I'm not really a sports fan. I just spend a lot of time working. I try to block a whole lot of other stuff out, but that's how you get to take on as much information that I have over the years. But it's not boring to me or nothing like that. And I don't even have a beef with how much they get paid to play or nothing like that. I can't focus on it. But I see the hate. I've seen it all my life, man. Like people hating on the boys. But yeah, it's pretty interesting how
Oh,
people get like ready to start like fights and arguments over it's funny. It's really funny, man. But
like people don't understand in Dallas, man. They be square, but they be for real, man. It's for real in Dallas, man. You can't talk about them Cowboys, man. It get ugly.
You may not make it out. Like,
man, I'm telling you. But hold on, like I said,
oh,
you are very meticulous. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I really like. Very meticulous, very informative. You know what I'm saying? When you drop a video, there will not be nothing mixed. You know what I mean? You will go straight down through there. I'm talking about to the point to where it's easy. Like if I was doing something, I ain't gonna say I wouldn't watch my video. But I'm just saying, if I know it's like some sensitive material, yeah, I'm going straight over there to Elegant.
Wow. Well, I appreciate it, man. You have to be that way. I think, like, when there are dollars behind a craft or anything that you try to do, you can't halfway do it. You can't. I mean, you can do anything you want, but for me, I have to know. Like, I think I pushed the vinyl cutter as far as I could push it. Doing vinyl for probably 8 years, doing sublimation since 2013 or something like that. That's when I started sublimation. So I learned a lot of things along the way, and I ruined printers. So I was doing sublimation when there's maybe 10 videos on YouTube that kind of told you how to do it, and you just had to figure the rest out. It's like I said, like 2013. And then I bought a DTG printer in 2014, something like that. So think of how new these printing methods were to the States. That information didn't exist hardly anywhere. So I learned a lot along the way, tore up a lot of shirts, wasted a bunch of inks along the way. As a young adult, you know, I'm like 19, 20 at the time. So it's like I didn't have that kind of money, but I had to learn. I was forced to learn the ins and outs of everything because there are dollars behind it. So the reason why my videos are so descriptive and detailed is
I'm sorry, hold on. I'm sorry, we got a hater just entered the room. Edit, I don't know if you know Flawless 615 over there at DTF Code with Cosmos Inc.
Forgive me, man. I don't watch a lot of YouTube stuff.
You don't?
I don't watch a whole lot of YouTube stuff, but yeah, Cosmos, yeah.
Yeah, how you doing? How you doing, bro? How you doing? How you doing, big boy?
Hey, what's going on, my friend? How you doing? You doing all right today? I see you got that old, I don't even know what to call it. You got something on your head, my friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna sing you one, boss. I'm gonna sing you one.
Say, you ain't got to send it to me. Hey, you gonna be right here on the 7th. Hold on, before we get Flawless. Let me get to some of these people because we ain't talking to nobody. Melinda, how you doing today? 40 Acres in the Mule, what's going on? Hey, Miss Crafter Boy, how you doing? That's one of my moderators. I appreciate she's here. She's taking care of business. Yo, stop by. Oh man. For to say you got a real nice big press right there.
Huh?
Crafter say what happened 40 Acres in the Mule. You last night I didn't see you. Miss Lisa said hello everybody. Miss Karen, how you doing, Miss Karen Alexander? She's coming in from Colorado. I just got your message, Karen, and I sent that link out to him. We'll see if we can get them to come on. How you doing, these teas and things? Appreciate you coming out. Craftable Things, the best uni. 40 Acres in the Mule. How you doing, Miss Lacey Young, the oil spot in Cedar Hills, Texas? Okay. I think, Miss Young, okay. 40 Acres in the Mule. There we go again. I want to know about that press. Okay, I promise we're gonna let, as soon as we say what's up to everybody, we're gonna let them finish their answering the question. We're gonna ask them about the press. Miss Lacey Young, there she is, 101 Kenya Street, Suite 120. That's the address to your shop, correct? Okay, that's the address to your shop, correct, Elegant? I think it kind of froze. Yes, I think that's the address to his shop. Oh, there we go, baby's booty. Oh, look who showed up to work tonight. Talking about 40. Go 40 to the Mule Cop. Yeah. Hey, baby's booty. He ain't bring no doctor's note either. Hey, fam, there go 40. What's going on? Miss Beauty, Craftable, appreciate you. How you doing, Mama Doolis? How you doing, Merlinda Lacey? How you doing, Miss Lisa Cage? How you doing, Miss Elisa Miguel? Thank you so very much for tuning in. Thank y'all so much. We really appreciate y'all. Mac the Goon, what's going on, baby? Appreciate you coming in and rocking with us tonight. Let the man work if you want. Oh man, there go. Okay, thank you, Miss Uni. Appreciate you. Oh, Miss Tampa, another one of my. Oh my God, y'all apologize. These things get out of control. Hey, Miss Tampa, how you doing? Appreciate you so much. Tampa said hi. There go Miss. Oh, there you go right there. Elegant is there you go. Your YouTube page right there. Thank you so very much, Craftable Things. I appreciate it. How you doing, Miss Sonia? How you doing? Appreciate you for tuning in tonight. Hey, baby's booty. See what all we have going on. Thank y'all so much. Hey, Texas Finest Apparel. How you doing today, sir? Miss Lisa Cage. Appreciate everybody. I just started the face mask game, and I think I'm doing pretty well for the first time already. We ain't finna let that happen. Besides, there are those who may need that pink slip that you ain't. I'm sorry, y'all. Man, the comments are crazy. I don't want to forget nobody. Y'all know we love y'all, and we appreciate y'all so much for tuning in. Sketches to Design, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. These teaser things, how you doing, sir? How you doing, Mr. Fidel? Hey, appreciate you tuning in. T-shirt Los, what's up, baby? I thought you was coming in tonight. I sent you the link. What you got going on? Sketches to Design, thank you so much. See who else. God, we have so many people. Thank y'all so much. Miss Lisa Cage, thank you so much for tuning in. Miss Jennifer Allison, how you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate you coming in. Customs Journey, how you doing? Appreciate you so much for tuning in. I'm so sorry, y'all. Just one more second. We got to shout out Me Creativity. Excuse me, Me Creativity by Kim. How are you doing tonight? Thank you so much for tuning in. Miss Davis, how are you doing tonight? Thank you so much for tuning in. All righty, there we go. All right, I'm sorry about that. I do apologize for interrupting you, Mr. Ennis. You were explaining, you were going into a little detail about something. I apologize. I didn't mean to cut you off. And 40 is over there infatuated with your heat press, sir. Uh-oh, I'm sorry, y'all. We got another. Oh, man. Oh, okay. What's going on? What happened? There we go. Let me see that screen. Oh, that works. Hello? Oh, there we go. Hello?
Yeah, it's kind of laggy for me. I think it's fine now. Can you hear me okay?
Okay. Yes, sir. Let me do this one. There we go. Oh, dang. What happened? Oh, man. What happened?
Okay.
There we go. I apologize. Oh, there we go. Now, what was you saying, sir? I apologize.
Okay, I think it's fixed now. It was really lagging for me. It's kind of choppy.
Hello? Hello? There we go.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir. We can hear you now.
I think that's good.
Hold on one sec while you working on it right quick. Let me we'll see what's going on with Flawless while he's working on that. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Customs Journey? How you doing? I promise you I'm gonna hit your inbox. If not, please hit my inbox, please, sir. Uh-oh. Joy Lynn, how you doing? Oh, okay, there you go. Flawless, what's going on, man? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Staying over here working, just working and grinding, staying out of everybody's way.
What you working on, brother? What you working on? I know they got you busy over there.
Man, you know what? I don't complain about anything, man. I just keep going, but with the group growing, uh, um, just getting out these DTF printers, man. Like I said, I had to do 5 of them today. So,
Ooh, set that 5 printers. Hold on. Hold on, before you get started, let everybody know who you is and how they can get a hold to you.
I'm Flawless, 615. You just call me Flawless. You know, you can reach me at DTFO Facebook group. I'm one of the admins over in the group. I just opened up my store, Flawless 615 at shopify.com. And then I got the YouTube channel, Flawless 615. So, but I'm just everywhere, man. I just try to just stay out of the way, man. Just doing my thing. Stay out the way. Keep grinding.
Amen.
Trying to learn and get information, man. You know what I'm saying? When you be silent, that's when you get the best information. So you have to be silent. I ain't with you, I'm still here.
All right, look like we got elegant back. Hello. There we go. So tell us again. Can you hear him? I can't hear you.
Yeah, there's a slight delay on my end somehow. I don't know.
About to go out and come back in, big boy.
Yeah.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. Try to go out and come back in.
Can't.
Hey, Miss Gina, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Hey, Miss Gina. Congratulations for Custom said congratulations, Flawless, on all the success. Yes, sir. That man is doing this thing. You know what I'm talking
about? I mean, like I said, man, I'm really blessed, man. From where you know when we started, man. You know how we started. You know what I'm saying? We're just trying to do shirts and just get our feet wet and learn and stuff. But all this to come, all that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? That it come from the work, just paying attention, staying humble. Don't let nothing get me like that, man. I'm always gonna be the same person. But I do appreciate the love I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of love, man, and push. And that's what a lot of people keep missing, that you need to push to. The level, whatever level that is, whatever level I'm on, I need to go to another level. So, like I said, I keep watching all these great crafters. Just I'd be amazed, man. Craftable Things, Best Uni, all these people, man. I mean, if I didn't say your name, it's because I'm just don't know. I mean, I just don't want to mess your name up. So, but I do watch. I do watch a lot of people, man, and I take notes. Like Craftable Things. When I was trying to do the YouTube, I was trying to figure out how in the world this lady doing this, and then she sounded like she just the shyest person in the world. So I'm if she's shy, then I'm super shy, because she gets on there, but she explains it who makes her comfortable. She brings people on with her. So you just take notes, man. You just take notes and keep going. Everybody ain't gonna do it the same way. It ain't supposed to be the same way. But as long as you're doing something. So that's it. Hey, old Miss, there she go with this name again. There she go. She try every time she come on. See, I'm watching her. See, I think the Rika, she's slick, man. I don't know. Yeah. But when
what you talking about? What you talking about?
Yeah, when she in our group, you didn't forget which guy at Derica Green. She over here, it's all something totally different. So yeah. She playing two people.
Hey, Custom Journey, say I remember talking to you about it and seeing it manifest is amazing.
What's amazing?
Justice, I think he was here talking to, like, how we was, man, probably about a year ago. We was, man, we were talking about everything, and now to see where, everybody has come to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of people know the story, man. I said, man, and Big Boy met because I got a printer. He got a printer, and he reached out to me on Facebook in a group, and I spoke to him, and I called him. We've been talking ever since, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's genuine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't like the Cowboys. Everybody know that. I hate them. But at the same time, though, you know what I'm saying? I can call him, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say every phone call gonna be sweet and nice, but you know what I'm saying? If he need to tighten me up, get me right, that's what I expect him to do. You know what I'm saying? If I see something he's doing, I hope he receive it as it's love. It ain't got nothing to do with just hating. You know what I'm saying? So we everybody just need to be pushed. You know what I'm saying? Even when you get in that place where you think you there, you still need to be pushed. So we got you got to stay humble and do your job and just do your work. At the end of the day, we all creating. We all creating, man. So it's it's enough money for everybody.
Right.
Exactly. Exactly. For those who don't know, I've always told Anthony Alexander is the first person who had turned me on to DTF. He said, man, it is coming and it's going to be big.
Yeah. I never forget it, man. I tell you, I tell people that story, man. I was in these groups, man, because it's been out. DTF has been out for a minute, man. It's been out about 3 or 4 years. And what I was doing, I was just going in people groups and being nosy and asking questions and just typing up questions. They answer. And I never forget it. I'm a big boy, probably know. I said, man, my printer be here in about a month. I said, I ordered and I paid a lot of money for that L1800. Thought I had something. Got it in. The first day I got it in, I tore it apart. You remember, big boy? I tore it apart. I tore it apart and started learning how to build it myself. And start doing, start researching, getting different programs and messing with it. So it's not that I knew it first. It's just I feel like I just went deeper in it, to get knowledge out there. So and then that's you gotta look at it. Me doing that because I didn't know Angelo from Man in the Moon. I didn't know Cosmo Inc. He didn't know me. But me just putting in the work, he just found out. He just heard my name out there, and he just researched, and that's how I got hooked up with Cosmos Inc. Like I said, hats off to him, man, because he pushed me too. Because I was just sitting over here, I was just sitting over here just doing all over shirts and doing just wanting to design on Photoshop, and I thought I was doing something, but he pushed me to that next level. Like, no, you need to do this, and now here it is, 8 months later. I got my own store out. Got a group, got a Facebook group over there, 4,500 members, and it's steady growing, man. So, that's what I'm saying. It's amazing, but I'm humble and I'm blessed. So I don't take nothing for granted. Just keep going. I ain't nowhere. I'm just like anybody else. Still trying to get it out of the mud. Finna go in here and fix me some Roman noodles and keep it. I'm just being real, man. I'm just being real, Doc. That's just how it is. Yeah, I'm making more money than I made, but it don't
You're
change nothing.
supposed to.
Yeah. Yeah, but at the end of the day, man, how you doing, brother? Man, I don't even know who you are. Let's get it going. Let me meet this guy, man. I like to say,
How's it going, man? Y'all can hear me okay now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, come up.
Yeah, Elegant Edits. My name is Jay from Dallas, Texas, originally. Work out of Cedar Hill, small shop. And yeah, man, I've been. What's funny, man?
Because I already know what's going to come behind that, but go ahead, sir. I'm sorry.
No, he ain't no Cowboy fan.
I'm not a sports fan. I just like my hobby is learning. Like put it that way. I don't care if it's history, another language. I have to jump into something. And anything that I do, and all of us should, I try to push it as far as it can go. And I'm the guy that can be silent in a room full of people unless there's something, Now, when you get me to talk about printing, you can't shut me up on the technical side of things. So, but yeah, man, like you were saying, man, like about just jumping into DTF and learning it. If you are starting this right now, consider yourself a pioneer of DTF because it's been in China 30 something years almost, but it's new. Maybe, yeah, like you're saying, like 3 years here, maybe 3 years in the States. before the first printer even was set up over here. It wasn't even a thing over here because it was such the barrier of entry for that business was $60,000 for one of these commercial grade printers. So it
That's
wasn't
right.
until they made the inks a little bit uh, better to where they wouldn't totally just destroy the desktop size printers. It wasn't until that until we actually saw it over here. But you put in the work and the effort, so you have to be making more than you were making back, way back when, because you're a pioneer of this. Um, I don't care if it's 40,000 people doing DTF over here, still a new printing method to us. So we are pioneers of this. If something breaks down, you got to fix it. It's like Henry Ford, when he's surrounded by people riding horses, but he's got to figure out how to streamline the production process and make it work when people didn't think it would be mainstream. Yeah, man, consider yourself a pioneer of this thing. And like you said, we're in Texas, but Texas is big enough for everybody. The
Yeah.
world is big enough for everybody. I have people come in the shop and they're trying to dance around asking me what the heck am I doing over here, and so I could see the signs and I tell them, oh no, this is DTF. I could train you on how to do it, or I could print your transfers for you and you just buy a heat press,
Mhm.
or I could do your designs for you. Just tell me what level you would like to start at, and I'll show you everything I'm doing. I don't have that competition spirit of or even designs I've created that may have been pirated or stolen or whatever. I figure, hey, I should be able to create something better.
Mhm.
So you stole my design back when I didn't copyright stuff like that, but you stole my design, but I can create something better. So I've always put everything on me as trying to be a pioneer. I just didn't realize that uh, it would come to this. So
Mhm.
yeah, that's enough about me. Um,
Yeah, man.
yeah, man, but I agree with everything you're saying.
Yeah, it's enough, man. It's enough. It's enough. It's enough margin and enough profit for everybody. My motto is I like to sit down and eat with everybody. I don't want to be eating by myself. Except Big Boy. I don't want him because he want the good piece of chicken. I don't want him in there.
I want the big piece. Say, don't be looking at my breast.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No, man, but I go back to the other day. I think about I gave away. I had a lady. Well, about 3 years ago. Well, 2 years ago, I bought a DTG machine, and I bought it from this lady. And I never forget when I went and bought it. I mean, she had it priced at right at 10.5. Well, when I got there and picked up the DTG machine, she set me down. She showed me everything on that DTG machine, and I pulled out all the money out of my pocket, and I was going to give it to her. She said, "Baby, I'm not gonna charge you for that. I want you to succeed in what you're doing." She said, "All I want you to do is give me $4,000 and go about your business." And I mean, so I took that as if she didn't know me from a man in the moon, but she
Wow,
said,
wow.
so I brought the machine home. I never forget the trip, about 3 hour trip. I got it in the back of my U-Haul truck, and we rolling down the highway.
Mm-hmm.
So the other day, I gave that machine away, and people didn't believe it. Like, I just got
Paying
on the Facebook.
for it.
Yeah, I said, man, whoever wants this, come and get it, because I wasn't doing anything with it. It can do something for somebody else and make them get their business up and going. Yes, that's a big jump to
Mm-hmm.
get your business up and going, but somebody blessed me, and they damn near gave it to me. So I just couldn't. I had to bless. I wanted to bless somebody else with it. So I mean, you just gotta do things, man. All this vinyl over here, I bagged all that stuff up. I'm gonna ship all that stuff out. I don't use the stuff, so why am I holding it away from people? You know. So I'm just trying to, just
Mm-hmm.
whatever I could do, man. Information. If I got the information, that's my goal. If you tell me something about anything about shirts and you don't want me to tell it, you better not tell me, because I'm gonna tell somebody. I just don't hold
Man,
information.
I've been down that road
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, we all, man, we all got to do
just
it,
with
man.
my channel. Like, yeah,
Yeah, just got to give back,
just
man.
like with my channel when I first started. The a couple of suppliers I was talking. Well, only one tried to persuade me. I would say that for it was like a 2 hour call, but an hour of that was him telling me like I shouldn't upload the tutorial on the F7890 and what it was going to do to the market and how I wasn't going to help the little guy. And I was telling him like I've given people my word that I was going to show them how to convert this printer. The information isn't out there. But yeah, an hour he was trying to like shift it in a way, I guess, for me to deter me from putting the information out there to help people. And so I'm starting to see, at least in the printing industry, from the YouTube side. I never experienced this outside of that because no one knew who I was. People still
Yeah,
don't know who I am. But when I'm into them, I'm just like, man, this isn't. There's a. I don't want to be too negative, but there's a sinister side to some of this stuff once you start gaining, like I guess, viewers and stuff like that. And people, we talk a little bit about that, big boy. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
there's another side to this thing where a lot of people have this closed hand mentality, this closed fist mentality, and you know what they say, you can't receive anything either when your fist is closed. Just the same as you know you're hanging on to what you have. So man, that's why I try to pay it forward too, man. Like if a printer breaks down, if I fix it and it's just taking up space, like with DTF, I had probably 3,000, uh, maybe 2,000 something dollars worth of vinyl, but I sold it for 200. And the
yeah,
interesting thing is that the person that I sold it to, she was just getting started. So she was kind of asking me questions on like, man, that's a lot. And I said, yeah, I know you don't know me, but trust me, what the brands of vinyl that I'm giving you right now, you won't realize the value in it until you start washing it 20, 30, 40, 50 times and it won't
yeah.
peel off. Because I've always done quality work. I don't care if it was vinyl, uh, heat transfer, like where you print with the inkjet printer with a water-based or aqueous ink and it washes off. Um, no matter what method I did, I knew that I had to push it
So
the furthest. So,
you do you do
but it's
DTF
those
now?
moments where you pay it forward like that, and people don't believe it, huh?
Yeah, you do DTF now? DTF?
I didn't hear you. Oh yeah,
So you,
about 7. Yeah, about 7. I think it's been about 7 months.
okay,
Yeah,
all right. What you running
but
over
yeah,
there?
do DTF every day. I haven't used L1800, and I converted the Epson 7890, but I've been out
Okay,
away from the shop for a couple weeks here. But I have cleaning station in the 7890 right now, but we're about
okay.
to fire that thing up, and I'm gonna get some ink from the big boy. He's supposed to help me out with that, and I'll do a review on his inks. So I'm pretty excited about checking his inks out. So, and you know, I'm gonna do the real test. So I'm gonna do a time lapse so they can see it that doesn't separate and all of that. So, but man, I just feel so blessed where I am right now. I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but just like coming in contact with people like y'all, man, it's like it's refreshing. It's a breath of fresh
Yeah, it
air.
is.
There's so much competition and so many
Huh.
people watching other people for the wrong reasons. And so to step on this side of things and I feel at home, like I don't even know you, but
Yeah.
we're just having a conversation just about the
Mhm.
journey, supporting each other. And you don't see it. You don't see it.
Nah, man.
You don't see it often. So it
Yeah,
feels good. It feels
it's
good,
a
man.
what you call it, like a cloud war. I call it a cloud war because all these groups and all these YouTubes and all this. At the end of the day, I look at it. We all crafting. It's just you gotta have to, it's enough money. I don't know where the hatred and all this stuff coming from. That's just not in me. So, I try to get away from it. Big boy, I know you gotta do some questions. Go ahead, do your
Right.
thing.
No, this freestyle. This freestyle, sir. So we just talking. We just chopping it up.
Oh, okay, all right, all right. But so your first one was the L 1800.
The L1800, yeah. And man, people talk about it clogging up and all this stuff, but it's gonna boil down. Man, Big Boy are talking about this. It's gonna boil down inks and your maintenance and how often you maintain the printer.
Man,
Like to be honest with you, I've been out for 2 weeks. Everybody knows what that means. So I've been away from the shop for weeks. So I hadn't run any prints on the L1800. Man, I just did all of my maintenance right before this video. They're in the trash right now, but I did my just my nozzle test after I did my deep clean maintenance, and the printer's ready to go right now. So I know some of you may be watching this video and you're thinking like, yeah, DTF, they say it's a lot of maintenance and it clogs and you have to print every day. Not if you do the maintenance. You know, don't let that deter you from it, because vinyl is great and you won't really understand it until you print DTF, but I know y'all can relate. Once you can lay down all those colors and the white, it doesn't matter what type of shirt, it doesn't matter. Like DTF is just gonna work, period. You're not
yeah.
even gonna want to deal with the vinyl cutter anymore. I know it
None.
sounds crazy,
My little poke,
but
my
I
little
wasn't even trying to not
Mhm.
use vinyl when I started with the L1800. I looked up and it's dust on all my vinyl, and I'm like, why is this just up here? It looks good when everybody comes into the store, they see all these colors and stuff, but it's just sitting here. It could benefit somebody else. And
There
so
you go.
3-4 months of doing DTF didn't do not one vinyl shirt. I didn't want to weed and bend over and all of that. It just the maintenance, having to do the maintenance on the printer. What are we talking about? Every 2 days? You know, for me, I do my maintenance every other day
Hmm.
on some stuff, and then like a deep maintenance at least once or twice a week. But other than that, I'll never go back to vinyl. But when you cross over to DTF, you understand. I know it sounds
You're right. You're right, man. That's why I gave
even the
away all.
trial and error, the messed up sheets. It's not all roses and all that stuff.
Because I tell
Yeah, you
everybody,
will mess up, but I messed up when I started vinyl. I
I
messed
tell
up
everybody
with
the profit
DTG
margin.
when I was doing that. I was trying to get the pre-treat right. Remember,
Yeah.
this is DTG 2014, not DTG 2022.
Oh yeah, that's what I told them.
Like, so
Everybody was
this is
loving.
like I had the fast TJ.
Hmm. Everybody was loving the DTG machine. I was like, man. They said, why you don't use it? I was like, it costs me more to start that machine up. I can just do DTF.
Yeah.
You know, I got pre-treat stuff and all this stuff, man. I just throw this film in here and print it out and press it. So when
Exactly.
when I go in a shirt, when I do a shirt, I always when I did my budget on my shirts, I probably have $6, right at $6 in a shirt on DTF. The profit margin is so wide because here in my city, I can sell a shirt for $35 or $40 just for a front print. So even if I did it for 20, I'm still making profit because I only got $6 in it. That's my shirt and my supplies. So that's what you got to look at, man. You know, but like again, it ain't for everybody because everybody's not gonna do it, and the ones who's not gonna do it, those are the ones gonna be buying transfers from you.
So many ways to get money.
Yeah. But the maintenance part of it, you know, when I never forget when they first told me this, and I was in a group, they kept saying, "Man, you got to do all this maintenance." I was like, "Man, they do all this maintenance."
Right.
But I already had the DTG machines. I'm thinking it can't be no worse than this DTG machine. But when I started going through it and tearing them down and all that, man, as long as you're taking your inks and doing your cleanings with your other cartridges, and you know, it's some deep cleanings in there you can do, of steps, but it's nothing. It'll take you 5 or 10 minutes to do this stuff. So, but at the end of the day, look at the reward on it. The reward on it is way out there as far as the profit.
Yeah.
If you're not, if you
Oh,
don't,
yeah.
there's no right now can tell me they got a DTF machine and not making money and not making profit.
Yeah. That's kind of hard to have a DTG machine and not make profit right now because there are so many ways of getting money with it.
Yeah, yeah, and you know, you just got to put the work in. Just because you have the machines, that's a lot of things. A lot of people get caught up in it. You can't stop. You can't stop designing. You can't stop getting designs. You can't stop doing that because it's just a printer. It still got something got to go through the printer. So you have to have, some nice work coming through there to sell it. Or if you're gonna do transfers, if that's what you're gonna be in, then make sure you stocked up on transfers. You can't have just one printer doing that. If you're gonna be selling transfers, you better have you two printers. Because something happens to that one, you shut down. So you gotta start thinking ahead. Start taking your money and putting it into another printer. Um, or vice versa. Just do it. Have one on the side anyway. But I've been converting, man. Today I converted. Actually, it's got a R3000 in. I got to convert that one. I got the R2400 over there. I got the 1900 over there. 1430 and two 1400s that I had to get done.
Ooh.
They all leaving out here Monday.
You got a nice plug on cartridges, man. Good Lord, boy. I know they loving you.
But they don't buy all my cartridges. Well, my order's supposed to be coming back in, but the 1430s and the 1400s, that's what everybody's jumping on. Like the L18.
Hot. I'm talking about hot as fish grease.
Yeah, they hot.
1400s. 1400, 1430s. Hold on Hold on 1 second. Hey, Joy Lynn, hit me up. Joy Lynn 82, hit me up on Facebook and we'll do some talking. Appreciate you, Craftable Things, for putting Elegant Edits, his link in the description.
So she won't put mine up there. Oh, for Craftable Things, you gonna do me like that?
Hold on, sir. You can't talk. Hold on, sir. You can't talk to my moderators like that, sir. You just came into the show. We have to be here at least 5 minutes to get your link put up.
Oh Lord Jesus.
This creation say, "Won't you get a glow forward jump in?" You know what I'm saying?
Man, that thing's sitting over here. I can't even get to it. I can't even play on it. I want to tear up something. I can't even get on it. I'm so busy I can't even mess with it.
Oh man. That's why she say you need to have a giveaway.
Man, I got that thing over there. Ain't cutting out one piece of wood.
So let me ask you a question. You haven't been to work for at least for about a week. I know you have to be bagged up. What are you excited about working on?
I may have to leave and come back, I think.
Yeah, you froze up.
Yeah.
It's like you taking a school picture right now.
Hey, Flawless Bitch, you already said go on, ship it over there.
Man,
ship it there.
She ain't better do nothing.
She ain't talking about nothing.
No.
I think my connection, I can hear you. It's like delayed.
Yeah, you had to go out and come back in, bro.
Tyra say she can use some of that vinyl.
Man, I had a whole bag. A lady already, I'm telling you, I had a box. I mean, that box, I got vinyl for days. I had vinyl for days. Every color. But I don't never use that stuff, man. I don't never use it. It's just sitting here. So I'm cleaning up my office. I'm gonna redo my office out here. I'm gonna order me some new desk and all that stuff, man. Cause it's like I'm a telemarketer now because I'm on the phone 24/7.
For real.
Yeah, man, I'm on the phone doing troubleshooting calls all day long from I mean, from 5 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock the next morning. It don't all day long. It's like all night, all day. So
Go for it. Say he quit. He want his unemployment.
that fool crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. So, what's been going on over there in the cold? What's been going on, my friend?
Man, it's going pretty good, man. Like I said, it's growing, man, and we got some new moderators over there, man. They helping. I mean, they great, man. I call them my angels. I say
Oh.
I'm Charlie, and they the angels, because it's like, yeah. I'll tell you, it's crazy, man. It's like everything clicked right, man. You know what I'm saying? And we know we're gonna need more, man. But right now, it's like we try to bring new things in. Like on Mondays now, we do a Monday. We just added this in today. On Mondays, we'll be going doing Zoom talk for new people who want to come in and do DTF. They want to ask questions. They can actually come in Zoom and ask me, talk to me one on one, because it's everybody do all this texting when information gets lost in texting. So
Yeah.
I rather hear from you from your voice. I can see what the problem is, or what what you're asking. So we bringing that in to where we can do Zoom talks on Mondays for an hour, where people can come in and ask questions. Um, you know, so that's something that we just added. So on Mondays we'll be doing that. Then we got the DTF Thursdays always.
DTF Thursdays be crump, man. Yeah, I be having the boys up in there. For real. I be
Yeah,
having to go up in there and check in. I don't even check in on Facebook. I be like, yeah, Thursday gotta go to DTF Co. I try to pop a face in.
I
You know
know.
what I'm
I see you.
saying?
And we do. So you come in with that little data talk, we kick you right up out of there.
Cowboys, baby.
I get one of my bodyguards, escort you to the door. Get him up out of here. Yeah, man. Well, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, big boy, I'm having a time of my life, man. This is so fun. I meet some great people. You know, it ain't nothing like talking to people that love to do what you like to do.
Exactly.
You feel?
Exactly.
So when you got people that like to create shirts and all that, and you talking to them on the phone, I can talk forever. So that's something that we got in common, you know. So I mean, just meeting people, from different countries. I'm talking to people from Australia. That's crazy, crazy. Snap.
See, see what I'm talking about? See, now, down somewhere in the comments, she gonna be like, I can't believe how you did me.
She typed it in. She typed it in. She typed it in. Flawless.
Say, my moderators be up. You talk about your moderators. Boy, I got the best in the game. You know what I'm saying?
I got the angels.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
Now,
you know what you got like, I'm gonna have to give mine. I'm gonna have to give my, you know what? Maybe I think I'm Luke and and they the two live crew. When it comes to YouTube, they the two live crew. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, if y'all, hey, ladies, if y'all ever need a job, holler at me.
Oh no! Say, man, you can't be over here soliciting.
Trying to siphon.
No, see what I'm saying? Say, elegant. Hey, these dick rolls ain't about nothing. You hear me? You here recruiting?
Yeah. Okay, I tell you what we'll do. We'll let this. What was this? Liberty Graphic Designs? No, not Liberty.
That's on Liberty, man. Appreciate you, Liberty. Liberty was on last night, man. Liberty right there in Waco, right down the street.
Yeah. I was watching it live. I watched him. Yeah, he had some good information especially about the tax stuff and all that. I told you I be in there. I be creeping, man. I don't make a lot of noise.
Man, we I already know. Flawless has an open invitation. We love Flawless. You know what I'm saying? You just got to do something with that hat. You know hurt my eyes, y'all.
Hold on,
They
hold
over
on, hold
here-
on,
my
hold on.
eyes over here.
So how far is my man shop from you?
Oh, he ain't number right down the street. He in the D.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when I fly out there, I'm gonna is that okay? Come to your shop. I want to see your shop, man.
100%, man. It's small, but we're here.
No,
We do
man.
a lot of great things
Hey,
here. I can't say that.
small is good because if you got small, that means I have nothing because I don't have a shop. So I don't have none of that.
Man,
So
I've only been in this retail space for a year.
yeah,
This past year.
cause my Uber driver
So-
gonna be driving me everywhere.
Man.
He gonna be my Uber when I come out there.
Well, DTF is the Uber of printing. So I guess we're on the right track.
Yeah. So I be there.
I really believe that DTF is it's the Uber of printing. It's the Lyft of printing. Like there's just no other method that's this versatile. Like you were saying, it opens up so many options. Like even every printing method is going to have its limits, but it's just so versatile. Like from printing transfers for people, printing for yourself.
Yeah.
You can even do a fulfillment service. I may touch on my channel at some point about how to create your own fulfillment service, and you can do it from your home. Just about the set you use on how to do it. So, if someone has a website, they want you to print with them, print for them. You can have all of these different apps communicate with one another. The police are outside. There's a lot of there's like an event center next door. If you see me keep looking out, there's an event center next door, and there's probably 50 people outside. So there's just cops passing. As long as they don't knock on my door, we're good.
Welcome to Dallas, y'all.
But yeah,
Welcome to Dallas.
They might
you
want
could do a fulfillment. You can print for other businesses.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's lagging again. Oh, I'm back. I think. Am I frozen?
Yeah. You good?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm supposed to fly out there.
But yeah, DTF, it's the future.
Yeah, Flawless is gonna fly here on the 7th. Those Cowboys is gonna beat down them Broncos, and so he's gonna be here for most of the day on the 7th. And we,
No, sir. I'll be flying out there on the 6th, and I'll be leaving on the 8th.
Yeah. So he gonna catch that beat down on the 7th, and then on the 8th we're gonna have to cheer him back up. You know what I'm saying? Make some videos and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Try to, put him back in the mood. He probably ain't gonna want to leave his hotel room, but you know what I'm saying? I'm about to go in there and be like, everything's gonna be all right. Pat him on his back. You know what I'm saying?
So big boy. So he right down the street, right? So we going live that night. No, you going live with that shirt. You going live. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Man, listen, we both gonna have some fly shirts. I'm gonna have my bling on. I'm gonna already know the one that the baby's booty made me. I'm gonna have that bling on.
Now
you have to put on. I don't know what it's gonna be, but it's
so
gonna
we put
be
on the
something
one.
really, really bad.
You be putting on the one I'm bringing to you.
Man, you know them Cowboys looking like world beaters right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. Hit that like, but yeah, man. So has it so with having such great moderators, I know like even with me, I know I have great, everything starting to slow down. It's good. Do you have time to enjoy football now? To sit down and watch a game?
And I'm a big sports person, man. I used to go to college games and everything. I used to I'm telling you, last year at this time, I was somewhere. I travel a lot. I used to travel a lot, man. And now I'm in this office all the time. I went from being active with my land. I had a landscaping company, a business. So I was always gone and doing my thing. What was it? I ate but too loud. That's right. You ain't. That's right.
No.
Right.
See, crabs with things when we say the two live crews, like when we get on here, everybody want to come see us. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Not like the Luke dances. No. Nothing
You
like the
ain't.
Luke dances, but when
You want to be an
When we
angel.
step on the scene, crowd,
Mhm.
when we, man, they be like, wow, so we just crunk.
No, you want to be an angel.
You
That sounds better than 2 Live Crew.
Oh, 40 say, excuse me, I am a man.
Man, Damien. I'm a man. I'm a boy, Damien.
Oh,
Not in
hold
jail
on,
no
y'all,
more.
1 second. Hey,
Yeah.
appreciate you, Miss Lisa Cage. Hey, hey. Thank you so much, Miss Lisa. We appreciate you for the super sticker. Thank you so much.
So you originally from Texas, Dallas, Texas?
Oh yeah, me, yeah. Yep,
Okay.
Oak Cliff. Yep,
So
right
is it?
down the street from Kimball High School. Yep.
Look at
Oh,
him.
Clip. Hey, that's my hood.
I heard that, man.
That's what
Man,
call it
it
from,
was
man.
probably
Ain't that what one of the say,
a
rappers
long
is
time
from?
ago. Do
Huh?
what?
Ain't that what Mo3 from?
No, sir.
I don't.
I
Yeah,
don't even want to get into that. Hold on. I don't even want to get into that because they still salty in the city, fam. You can't be talking. They still salty in the city about that. He ain't from no Dallas. He from McKinney.
What? I don't know what is that in Texas? Is it Texas?
Yeah, but it ain't Dallas, bro.
yeah.
They real
Nah.
sensitive about
Yeah.
that, bro. In the D, you can't. If you from the D, you from the D, bro. You can't be.
Yeah, you
They
can't
serious about that, bro. They don't play that down here. You can't say you from
like
the D if you ain't from the D, bro. What's your first date?
people pull up. They'll pull up your whole history. Where you go to school? What street? Nah, they ain't.
Yeah.
Nah.
For real?
Who you
Right.
know?
Yeah, bro. They don't,
People will check on. Yeah.
bro. They don't play that down here, bro. If you not from the D, bro, say you not from the D. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna go down through there, bro. They gonna do a background check on you. They don't play that
It's
down.
serious. But for real, yeah. All jokes aside, it's serious. Like,
Yeah, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, they don't play that. They don't play that.
So you from Dallas, big boy?
Yeah, I'm from the D, but like I tell people like this, I'm from the D. I was born out Beckley, Illinois, but I spent most of my time in Lancaster. So it won't be no misunderstanding. Yeah, I'm from the D, I'm from Beckley, Illinois, but I spent most of my time in Lancaster, which ain't no bad thing. You know what I'm saying?
You guys say it like that?
Yeah, hell yeah. Yes, you have to say it like that, bro. You have to say it. I'm from the D. And I gotta let them know where I'm from. I'm from Beckley, Illinois. It's a 24-hour William chicken. But I spend most of my cup. For real, bro, they don't be playing. They be like, oh, you know such and such? What school did you go to? Oh, you know such and such. And if you can't answer them questions, bro, it's gonna be a problem. I ain't lying.
You lose all credibility.
Wow.
Yeah, man. It's a lot of areas. I think every city's like that, but Dallas is so big that it's like, and then we consider a lot of this stuff the Metroplex, Arlington, Fort Worth, all this stuff is considered the DFW Metroplex. So, but that doesn't mean you're from Dallas though at the same time. So, but even where I grew up, it wasn't like a super harsh area, but you go 5 minutes down the street, like Keystone Polk. I don't know if it's not really like that anymore, but like Keystone Polk and Overton and areas like that, and Highland Hills, and yeah, so it's you can be in not the suburbs, it don't that crazy, but well in some areas, but yeah, but it's just a hodgepodge of just it's a huge demographic, like it's really they're diverse. So but yeah, it gets real distinctive, technical. You can't. Yeah.
Well, see, this what I'm gonna say. We grew up in the 90s. A lot of people don't act like they don't want to believe what's going on. But we grew up in the gangbanging era. We grew up in drive-bys and all that old stuff. People emulated from NWA and all that stuff. And like I was telling you, like I remember one time we had some conversation. I was like, bro, it's not easy for me to forgive because where we come from, it's all respect. So if I respect you and you don't show me that respect, bro, it's like it's on. It's on with us. It's like green light. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, bro, respect is huge in the D. You know what I'm saying? If you don't show respect, it's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a real problem up here. Real talk. Real quick. Now, like I said, you can tell somebody you from over here and you over there, and it's cool. It ain't gonna be no problem. But if there's any type of disrespect going on, get low. I'm just keeping it. But I think that's anywhere though. You can't
We
disrespect
need
nobody.
more love in the community. That's all I got.
Yeah. But I think that's just anywhere you go. You can't disrespect nobody.
Yeah,
you can't go nowhere and disrespect
it's definitely
nobody.
different,
You know what I'm saying? Huh? I mean, I hate that it's like that. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, it's like it everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. You know, we got a lot of murdering going on, killing going on here. I'm in Nashville, Tennessee, but it's like that. You know, I don't care where I go at, it's always like that.
Yeah, we need more love, man.
Oh, we need that, man. But
we need more love.
We need some of them nannies, them granddaddies and them nannies to come back.
Exactly. Well, you know, a lot of their respect ain't there like it used to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We couldn't even be in the man. I'm just telling you, how I looking at these kids now. We couldn't even be in the same room while grown folks was talking.
Exactly.
Look at me like I'm crazy. What you doing in here? What you doing in here?
Mm-hmm. And I'm old school with mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm old school with my babies. They already know respect is a must. Yes, sir. Right. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? That is, you know, one thing, you know, that's big, you know what I'm saying? That was big with me, you know, with my parents, big with, you know what I'm saying, with my kids. And I hope, you know, they do the same thing because, you know, it's just crazy, man. I you know, that's why I be in the house most of the time, you know.
That's where I'm at, man. I'm always here, man. I don't get into all that. But at the same time, man, you gotta have me time. You can work yourself to death too. So you gotta have that me time to relax, and that's the part I have to learn because I work so much. I don't know how to cut it off. You know, you gotta know how to cut it off.
Exactly.
You know,
and that's one thing I'm trying to learn. You know, we you know, a lot of the foundation has been put. You know what I'm saying? We have laid a lot of the foundation to now it's able to where we can, you know, kind of chill, relax, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, spend a little bit more time with the family and the loved ones, you know what I'm saying? Because when we first started at DTF, there wasn't a lot of information out there. You know what I mean?
And if you go back and look at it,
oh yeah,
it just don't blow it up, man. The DTF is it's like I said, the wave is coming. This wave we seeing now is nowhere near what's going to happen. A lot of people still don't even know about DTF.
Yes.
You know, right to today, they still doing inkjet transfer. They don't know nothing about DTF yet. Seriously, I'm mailing out. I got 3 boxes over there. I'm mailing out to somebody. I don't use that stuff, man. Nothing wrong with it now. That's where you got to start at to start your business. Start it. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not knocking anything. I ain't saying you got to go straight to DTL if you can't afford it. But you know, that is a new. I wish this was out when I first started.
Huh. Save me a lot of headache and pain.
Yeah, all this because you got to send it through. You got to print it out, send it through the cutter, cut it out. Hope it cut it right. Better hope it cut it right through your plotter, and then press it on your shirt. And then you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you can't really sell them that high because
it's all in the. I don't know. It's kind of like I mean cut you off, but it's all about time. Right? Like if you take the time that it takes you to maintain the DTF printer, all of that, it's like it might seem like a hassle, but like I said, with any other method, like you said, you just you just explain the whole process of like doing heat transfer vinyl. So with that, to do all of these things, it's almost maintenance almost. But you're gonna wear your back out because you're gonna be bending over, and you're gonna have your wife and kids or your husband helping you weed stuff out on the floor, hoping fibers from the carpet don't stick to the other side. So it's like I would much rather DTF. There's no layering or anything. You just have to learn the software. And again, with our videos, as more people start to get into DTF, you're gonna be better off because they're not having to start from ground zero. They could look at all of our different videos and learn the maintenance. So it's not like you buy a printer and then the ink clogs the head up and then you try to learn maintenance. It's too late for that. But by the time people do enough due diligence and learning how to get started, they'll find all of our videos. So just jump out there. If you have it in the budget to do it, jump out there. If you don't, just keep doing what you're doing. And maybe we might need to do some videos on, I don't have any more vinyl, but I could still kind of guide people through like how to kind of capitalize on that, or learning how to print product labels or business cards to try to add more to your repertoire, or what, to your lineup and your services that you offer, and put some of that money back or capital back to start to help fund the DTF transition. But you got to do it. It's the future of DTF. People are going to be looking for transfers. Some people don't even want to learn. They don't want to buy it, but might have a heat press. And once word of mouth travels, you can just print the transfers for them. But once you do good quality work and do due diligence and do everything that you need to learn to try to get there, and they press it to that shirt and they wash it 2, 3, 4, 10, 20 times, it's going to spread like wildfire and people are going to start coming back to you. So it's I've never seen a printing method this diverse, and never seen something like this where you could jump into it, have a little bit hurt up front, but the quality, the washability, it's just repeatable results. It's not like how much pre-treatment did I lay down, did I cover this particular part of the image, and there's no limit, to the size. DTG is a little bit limited on the size of, however that big that platen is what you have. You could go up to, like on the L1800, 13 up to 13 by 19. Or you can convert a larger printer or buy it from DTF Superstore or whatever, or the Big Boy or whoever. And then all the bells coming out. Is that like the Grammys?
He's dropping gems.
You talking too long and then they hit you with the music.
You dropping gems, my brother. I'm sorry.
You're not limited. You're just not limited. Man, but it's good, man. It's good to be here in this moment, in this time in printing right now. Like I said, about 11 years now doing about DTF way back when I've been ready. So everything at a moment.
Hold on, who we got here from Nashville, Tennessee? M. Blackwood. Yeah, I'm in Nashville, Tennessee. M. Blackwood.
You gotta tell her to reach out to you. Y'all gotta reach out and connect. There she go. Indeed.
Oh yeah. Most bad. I'm out here by Rivergate, in the Rivergate area.
So when Miss Johnny said, she said in education, she was curious where did we would go to school to. When it comes to this printing, I went to YouTube University, and then I majored in BYU. Y'all heard of BYU, right?
Mm.
Yeah, we ain't talking about Brigham Young. We talking about backyard. You know what I'm saying? We was in the backyard. If any of you gentlemen attended college?
Man. Yeah, just community college. Like, I think I've always I guess I'll go first. I took it upon myself, but I think once I think I have to like preface it with this is got like this live stuff. It's interesting because you're having to think on the fly. So yes, long story short, I did go to college, like community college. I was going to transition to UTA or University of Texas at Arlington, Texas, about 15, 20 minutes from Dallas, pretty much. But there was an issue. My mom, she was a nail tech, so she had a nail shop at the time, and there was, I can't remember what happened with it. Was, oh no, it was a recession actually. Like we're talking about 2008, 2009, something like that. So there was a recession basically. So she ended up having to close her shop, and I wasn't gonna get financial aid for UTA, and I saw how expensive all the classes were. But what that did for me at the time was I really had to sit back and take inventory. And I was like, I really want to learn how to do, at the time it was graphic design. But I was like, realistically, if I started my own firm or just doing graphic design from the house, no one, I'm pretty sure as long as I do good graphic design, I edit well, edit people's heads, no one's gonna ask me about no one's going to ask me to show them my credentials if I do great work. So I learned that at a young age. And so now if you have children and stuff like that, they're going to be a doctor or a lawyer or something in the field where you need uh, that university or college experience in that background, go for it. But uh, what I found that in this, anybody, 16-year-olds coming in here like, got that machine right. Like it's like, yeah, uncle, press shirts and stuff. So that entrepreneurial bug, it's already been planted in their head. So I'm not against college, anything like that. I met some of the uh, most diverse people in that environment, and it helped me to become a better learner. But in terms of saying that you went to this college or this thing, the prestige, the fanfare, the vanity of it all, uh, I saw that entire family, bunch of people, like look up, we used to, but what they did with that information, some took it far, some didn't, and so I'm living proof that it might take you a little bit longer to get there, but nothing's gonna beat that experience. Jumping YouTube University, nothing is gonna trump that, depending on how far you can take it. And so that's all I say about that. But my education took me this far. But the people that I learned to draw from and to talk to, and the networking and connections and stuff, this is no longer the world where a long time ago the lights went out, you went to sleep. You couldn't be an entrepreneur. Like earlier in the stream, I talked about being on rooftops and doing all this and coming home and working part-time on my future. There was none of that. When the lights went out, there was no computer. There was no let me see what I can learn. And so you had to live within lines. So you see a lot of kids streaming video games that make millions of dollars. They didn't go to university or nothing like that. They found their lane, and they found out, hey, I don't have to do this for what I want to do. So take that with a grain of salt and do it with it what you want. But that's my story. So I've spoken long enough. That's just my story. So.
Man, I failed every grade. Yeah, I was that one.
Not every grade.
I was that one, boy. They kept that note. I was wearing a note on my chest up until 12th grade. Give it to your mom. Oh, man.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to Craftable Things. Thank you very much for dropping the links. Thank you. We appreciate it. I know you had a long, busy day. Thank you, Miss Craftable.
Yeah. Just keep on typing this website out, Miss Craftable Things. Yeah.
Yeah, I have such great moderators. Oh, she even dropped. Thank you, Craftable. That's
Oh no, no, no.
yeah. Thank you, girl. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I got that. I got and say, man, Craftable. She trying. Hey, she want that number one spot to be the number one moderator. I'm about to make her a shirt, number one moderator. She is doing her thing. So that'll be a great idea, adding business cards and other things than the norm, teaching people how to do that. So do a lot of teaching? Do you do a lot of I know just doing DTF, I know you get a million and one questions. How is that like just taking on a lot
Okay.
of questions and dealing with the business side of it? I know that's definitely. I know you were telling me about that. You don't have to go into too much detail. But how's the business side going? Is it what I'm saying, especially with the YouTube page?
Stream, I think, is chopping up a little bit. It may catch up. I may have to leave and come back. Is it frozen again?
That's all right. Not too bad.
Can y'all hear me? Okay, is it frozen?
Yeah, you heard you good.
Okay, I
I
still might leave and come back, but yeah, I I think
think it's best for them to go out and come back
okay.
in.
So I lost my audio, but I can take some questions and stuff for YouTube, and uh, but some of this stuff is kind of evolving over time, right? Like when I started the channel a few months ago, it was just about me trying to put DTF information out there because I didn't really see much of anything, and I was starting to learn a little bit more. And so it can, at least my channel, it can transition into how to print business cards and stuff like that. And again, any information up there, you're not going to need $4,000 do setups like profit like that. Going to be more options. And you how to hunt for a printer. I know.
Yeah, he broke up. He went to break.
Um,
You breaking
I
up.
think it caught up.
There we go. There we go.
Okay, let me leave. Oh, it's good.
You better now.
What's wrong with y'all internet in Dallas, man? The George do the same thing.
M Blackwood say he met. Say how you feel.
What's that?
M Blackwood say he met Will.
Okay, got you. Oh, Will. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to call him. I need to give him a call, see how he doing. It's pretty nice having. It was pretty nice having him on. So, oh man,
What
there go baby's booty.
back one?
Huh?
What they just asked a question. I saw my name. I thought they asked a question.
Which one? Oh, that was Craftable. Let me see. Big Boy Prince, Flawless, and the guest. Let me see, baby. Life is work. Hold up. Oh man, how you do that? How do I get out of that?
I'm in about 5 or 10 minutes. I'm gonna step out and come back. I'm gonna go over and show my love over to Marcella on her her party, launch party tonight at 12.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah, I'm coming right back. I'm gonna step over for about 10 minutes.
Life is where you learn your most valuable teacher, and you have all learned well. Keep dropping your gems. We need them. Thank you very much. Thank you, Miss Johnny. We really appreciate Johnny. She is a very, very huge supporter of the show. Thank you, Johnny. I just want to give you flowers and let you know I thank you and I really appreciate you. Big boy, I work with teens and I have been watching you and it had me working and working to keep up. Hold on, I've been watching you and I'm working to keep up. Please, hold on, I'm losing it. Well, thank you, Johnny. Anything I can do to help, please let me know.
Mhm.
I appreciate you. She is always here and always, you know what I'm saying, helping out, very supportive. So thank you, Johnny. How you doing? Strength within LLC. How you doing? Appreciate you tuning in. Will is a good guy, very knowledgeable. Yes, yes. Say how you feel, Will. He he's probably been in the DTF for a little while too. So, want definitely want to give a shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go over
Mhm.
there, say how you feel, and hit the subscribe button on his channel. So how you doing, sir?
Man, I'm glad to be here. Everybody can't say that. So we're here, man, and it's great, man. It's definitely great. I don't know what's going on with the connection. It'll be right next time for sure. So I got to figure out what's going on with that. But
Oh, no problem,
aside
no
from that,
problem.
aside from
I
that,
had
it's
sent the
good. And like, huh?
I don't know, said I had sent a couple of links out, I guess.
Mm.
Man, I'm gonna have to see like what's going on, see what happened to everybody. But yeah, we usually like to keep about 3, 4 people on here just so, like I say, I think it's love, you know what I'm saying, for everybody to get to know each other. And
Oh
you
yeah.
know, I don't know what happened, but the show must go on, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah. And it's like that, especially now, stuff can pop up at any moment. So yeah, it's just like the whole time here, there's literally cops. Like there's so many people out there trying to get them to leave and all this stuff. So, but I just act like I don't see it and keep
I
on.
bet Hey, I bet it's a nice show over there, huh?
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, see, they're trying to get him to leave. He's blasting his music, and it's a one lane. Well, when you come up here, you'll see, but it's a one lane parking strip up here. So you got the cops behind trying to get him to leave. He's just gonna sit right there. So you just, hey, as long as they don't cross over onto this sector, everything's good. But tonight of all nights, right?
Exactly, ecstatic. Chris Blaze said, "Can you say happy birthday to my stepdaddy Nick Gurr? He's a huge fan." Well, happy birthday, Nick. We appreciate you, my friend. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Happy birthday. And I hope you have many and many and many and many more. You know what I'm saying? That's the least we can do. If you let me know,
There's a
shoot,
shout
find me on
out.
Facebook. Let's see if we can't send them out a big boy shirt. You know what I'm saying? Bring it in, right? You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
LaWanda G, hey y'all, just tuning in. Thank
Hey,
you,
hey.
LaWanda. Appreciate you. Let me let me see. I may have missed it. Do you prefer Bling or DTF? I heard you are the Bling. Oh no, no, you're not. No, you're not the Bling King. No, you're not the Bling King. we got we got the Bling King coming though. We have the Bling King. He's probably gonna be here. I want to say it's like the 22nd. We got the Bling King scheduled. That man is doing some amazing stuff. With have you seen the Bling?
Hmm.
What they doing with the Bling now?
No, man. I need to get more into. I'm not trying to, well, you know me by now, but I'm
Yeah.
not. I definitely need to start tuning in, but I am usually working or I'm trying to learn something new, or I'm really spread thin. I'm spread really thin right now. So, but I definitely all of these people you're mentioning and stuff. I'm all for networking. So
Oh,
name it and I'm
exactly.
there. But I have to learn. Now I
Yeah,
watched a
it's
ton of
like
YouTube when I was first starting, but it's been probably a few years since I was just actively just started following people on YouTube and stuff. But I think it's just because I'm up here now, like in this space, because I'm the design guy, customer service guy, the inventory guy on stocking the shirts. It's someone might come into the store and I'm having to talk to them, which that's okay. It's part of it. But I'm not used to that because I started in my garage, 9, 10 years in a garage to storefront now. So
wow.
this is all different. So I don't have much time, but I'm gonna force it though because this is a nice community of people, man. And so yeah, I will know who you are. all of the baby booty, baby's booty, and all these people, which I have
Yeah,
to
man.
find. We don't have to do it now, but I gotta understand the story behind it. So, I'll check out her channel, and then maybe I could find that's an interesting name. So,
The baby's
but
booty. She has a
yeah,
nice story to go with it
that's
too.
different just to see all of these people do.
Hello. Well,
Okay.
one thing, if you want to catch the baby's booty, she
Uh,
is live every Sunday.
To the being person watch on YouTube. When I started, it was
Hello.
okay. Yeah, I guess it's a notification that pops up. If I don't hit it, it freezes. So
Oh,
it's weird.
okay.
But you
yeah,
said there was a story to go with it, and then you said
Yeah,
something about
how she
checking
got
out
her
the
name.
channel or something.
Yeah. The
Oh
baby's
yeah, yeah.
booty. Well, first of all, I'm definitely want to give a shout out to my moderators because they are spectacular. First of all, we're gonna give a shout with the baby's booty. So we already talking about her. She goes live every Sunday at 8 o'clock Central, and she rock Jay-Z and 50 Cent crowds. You know what I'm saying? Just like Craftable Things, she goes live Friday at 6 o'clock Central. Probably a couple of hours. All my moderators, Tampa, all my moderators. Please put y'all links in the description. If I have any moderators, please put all y'all links in the description.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I will check.
Man, all my mods have channels, and like Late Night Crafting with Stacy, Tampa, BBQ Queens, Making with Marilyn. Oh, I love Making with Marilyn. You definitely gotta check out Marilyn. But like, I'm truly blessed. Like, you know what I'm saying? My moderators are just the kindest, the nicest, and you know what I'm saying? Like, and they do it all. They do it all, my friend. Let's say Baby Boo said she got to mix up like Baby's booty. She does embroidery.
That's different, man. For you, it takes a different kind of. Okay.
No, you said it takes a different kind of what?
Like for them to go live on this at this time, man, that takes a different kind of organizational skill. Like, so take my hatless hat off to you, because that's different. I'm not saying I couldn't do it, but I guess I don't have that organization skill yet. But that's pretty incredible to do something every Friday or every Saturday or every, like, man, I'm not on that level yet. But I do like the live saying this. If I can keep my connection up, this is a nice space. I like this. This feels good. Just talking it out, answering questions.
You know, it's almost like getting to put a face with the name. You know, when you have your videos, you know, you see the comments, but when you have the live, the people who comment, they actually get to answer the question, and you actually get to know the people. You get to know your people, man. That is amazing. You know what I'm saying? You probably see the same people who come in on your videos, but actually getting to know them, letting them ask you questions and stuff like that. It's wonderful, man. I love it. And one thing I'm gonna tell you, when you start doing lives, I'm not gonna say it's hard doing videos, but it's just not the same because the interaction that you get with the people is it's just not the same. I used to drop my 4 videos a week, and now I'd be lucky. I do 1, maybe 2, because it's not the same as the live. I love my people. You know what I'm saying? I love it.
As a live.
Like
I'm lucky if I pump out a video once every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I got to get better. I put out maybe a video every 2 weeks. But I'll get better, man. I'm definitely into this.
Well, the way that your videos go, and now that you know you're so close to being monetized, the views that you get, you know, you'll be able to. It might take a while, but once they build up and people keep watching and watching and watching, man, Your videos are
Mhm.
going to be probably last forever, man. You'll always get hits on your videos just for the simple fact that you're so detailed. You know what I mean? I admit I
Yeah.
ain't gonna say I just slap it together, run through it, but I try to make it as easy as possible. But you have to say you go into a lot of detail.
But
You know
like
what I'm
I said,
saying?
I come from that world when there wasn't much out there. Mhm.
Yeah, so
Yeah, like when I started, like I said, there wasn't much out there. So when I make my videos now, I'm I'm trying to create the video from the perspective of when I started, where there wasn't anything. So I might say something to where it might go over someone's head, and I have to correct myself live and say that they're not gonna know what I'm talking about. This is, in layman's terms, this is what I'm trying to say, and so I have to constantly correct myself and say, okay, my video's tailored to people who are just getting started, and so I have to. It's like you said, it's a methodical thing. It's not just like uh, but I do like this live stuff too, because I think I've been doing this long, and I don't know everything or every answer, but someone could literally ask me a question about this or that, and I think it's confidence enough now. I feel confident enough that I've been doing this for a while to where I could um, pretty much answer the question right, hopefully. But yeah, man, this is great, man. It's my first live, so it's to me it's a success just meeting you, Rob. I've met you, but just meeting you in your element, in your space, and like you're looking at these comments, and I look at them every 4 or 5 minutes. So I'm having to learn how to kind of navigate it. So next time it'll be here, so you're not looking at the back of my head and read the stuff.
man,
But yeah, I appreciate the opportunity, man. It's great.
oh man, no man, I appreciate y'all I appreciate everybody that comes out. I appreciate everybody that tunes in, man. Like I say, me, I do this for the people, man. I know, like, my original thing, like I say, I know Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night, those are two nights where most people are up late night crafting. We're working, you know what I'm saying? And most
Mm.
of the time there really isn't too much going on, you know what I'm saying? So what I want to do is while we up late night
Right.
crafting, how many times have you been crafting up late night and then something happens and man, you don't know how to figure it out? You know what I'm saying? Or you want something to listen to, but you don't want to watch a movie. You want to, if you are a crafter, you want to hear something about crafting.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Right. Yeah, it's easier to hear people talking, especially about something that you're already into, versus Netflix or something like that, and you're like, yeah, I won't be able to follow that. It's just gonna annoy me because sometimes it annoys you when you're trying to focus, and it's something that uh, it could even be a YouTuber, but it's not necessarily something that's second nature to you. So if I'm looking at something about stocks or cryptocurrency or something like that, or listening to it while I'm working, I have to turn it off. I love the YouTuber, but in that moment, it's annoying because I'm not watching them. But if I might turn on something like, I think it was you said the lady you had on the woman you had on last week, uh, the Tennessee barbecue or BBQ Queens, or it
Tampa,
was
Tampa.
BBQ. I think was it last week?
No, that was
Tampa.
Thursday.
Oh, I said Tennessee, but yeah, I watched a little bit of that this week. That was like this past Thursday.
Yes.
So my days are running together. I thought that was last week, but I could listen to something like that while I'm editing or something like that because it's second nature to me. So it's just but yeah, I get what you're saying basically. So yeah.
And I think I thought it was a really good idea, because like I say, I had, for those who are in YouTube, the reason why I started the late night talk show is because I had 500 subscribers and I had 700 watch hours. And I did the math. By the time I got 1,000 subscribers, I would have 1,400 watch hours. I was so far away that I had to start going live, and I didn't want to compete, with a lot of people. So most people come on at 7 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and it's like 20 people on. You know what I'm saying? You don't know it until you really start, going live and seeing YouTube, reaching out, talking to people. There are literally like 20 people on, but nobody was doing a late night talk show. Nobody. You had the squad, they came on at 9, but it was just a couple of hours. So I was like, okay, bet. You know what I'm saying? I would do a late night talk show.
Okay.
I really wanted to do it like 5 days a week, but I was like, that sounds like a bit much. Especially in the beginning, I didn't know that many people. So, and it just went crazy. It's like, just keep it 100. I probably average about 600 watch hours in them 3 days now.
Wow. Okay, man. Yeah, that is crazy.
Yes,
But
yes, they love it.
Yeah, I don't see anyone interviews and stuff. So it's really like a live interview.
Well, yeah, there's a couple of people.
All of these channels grow.
Oh yeah, there is a couple of people in the squad. They do it Saturday night. Craftable Things. Some Fridays she does have live people on. She does crafting combos. So what Craftable Things does Friday night at 6. When you come on her show, they'll craft and they'll talk at the same time. And that's Friday at 6. That's platinum right there. I mean, she hit it on the nail. That's where I got mine from. She comes on every Friday at 6 o'clock. That is a perfect time to have a show. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. End of the week, you're already working. It's and it's entertaining. Man, and I know why they like to watch you, man. It's like I said, you have the energy, man. I don't have. You could probably extract it out of me, but you have the energy, man. I'm like monotone and stuff but like I said, you'll get the information, but I'm transparent enough to know that's something I have to work on. But man, it's just you make people laugh, and it's good. Like you said, if I'm up late, if I'm working wee hours into the night, and I can't figure this out, you might make me laugh. Like that's important to me. It just kind of lifts your spirits, and people need that because it happens often. I've had plenty of those late nights. Like, why is this banding? I've cleaned everything. Well, not since DTF, but we're talking a long time ago. So I'm like, why is this print banding? Like, I can't, man, I got to figure this out. But the order's due at 8 a.m. and it's like 2 a.m. So, man, we've had plenty of those nights, and to have had something like that where I could at least laugh a little bit on the side while I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, it's important.
Or think about it like this. You have, right now, we have 40 people on the live, 39. You have 39 experts yes, you have 39 experts on right now. So if you have any problems, if we can't get it figured out,
that's right. That's good. Yeah. Then you out of luck. If you can't find resolve and amongst that many people, yeah, something's wrong. Definitely wrong. But yeah, that's good, man. So yeah, on all fronts, it's a good experience. Like I like this.
And then another thing, if you say you watch this and you want to get into this, everybody's doing something different. They have their own way. I mean, this is really a good way just to sit up and, man, I just want to help the people, bro. I just want to help. You know what I'm saying? And I want, like I say, just like everything we're talking about, man, we got to come together, man. We got to work with each other because they come, like I told you, they tuning in to see us. You know what I'm saying? We want to get, want to help, we can get paid, but they want to see us. They come to see us, and we need to let these people know, like, hey, they come to see us. Y'all need to, take care of us, because we shouldn't get the money from our people. We should get the money from YouTube. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Mac the Goon, baby? How you doing, my boy?
Hey.
Yes, sir. But yeah, man. Man, what is it like? I mean, what is it like to just, you know what I'm saying? Because like I know I've probably dropped close to about 100 videos, and I'm just now getting monetized. You know what I'm saying? But like you dropped like what 13, and it's just went crazy.
Yeah, I think it's something like that. Yeah, it's humbling, man, just to really see like once I actually start talking to some YouTubers and stuff like that, and I just kind of look at how many videos I was like subscribers, I'll see just how many videos they have, and to see that my channel's growing so fast like that. And that's not even why I started the channel. Remember, it was just because I knew that there was nothing really out there, and then it's kind of starting to work for me. So I was thinking somebody's going to need this information, and I'm already doing it. Why not just put a put a camera up there and turn it on? So that's how it started. But it's a blessed, definitely. I'm not, yeah, it's definitely when you can earn a living or multiple streams like with doing this stuff. But that's not why I started. So I have to jump in that mindset too of like you started actually looking at your analytics and stuff to see, okay, I need to try this. I haven't been thinking on that level. Like, should I go and do lives now? So I'm starting to learn just in this moment right here. I'm already getting free gems, and people are telling us in the comment, we're dropping gems. I'm still learning. Like I said, my hobby is learning. That's what I do for fun. So it's like it's blessing me too. So if you happen to hear something that I say and you could take from it, great, but know that I'm learning from you too. So
yeah, we gotta
I'll
learn
go
from
back.
everybody.
That's just the person I am. I'm gonna go back and read all these comments. That's just who I am. So I'm gonna go look at
Ain't
all
nothing
of
wrong
your
with that.
YouTube. I'm gonna subscribe. That's just the person I am. So it's great, man.
I mean, everybody has knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I look at it like this. Somebody
Mhm.
told me something a long time ago. Nobody gets to make it to be our age by being a fool. You know what I mean? So there is something that you know that you can bring to the table that you can teach me because you have survived this long. You know what I mean?
Mm. Right.
So I feel everybody has knowledge. Even if you listen, even if you are a bum on the street, I want to talk to you. You want to know why?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because at some point you had your own and you did something and you lost all that. So I want to maneuver around that landmine that you hit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And if I do hit that landmine, what is it that you did that you could tell me that I could have did to avoid going down the same road that you went through?
Yeah. It's especially like talking to some homeless people here and there. Some of the interesting people you'll meet. Like one guy, this was years and years ago, but he chose to be homeless, and so you have to, like, for his mental health, had not say all the money, but all the money he could have made to him at that time. Great job in the military, got out, wrecked his car on purpose. Paramedic, his car flipped over 3 or 4 times. And when the paramedics brought him to, he said that he asked God why, but he's saying like, why did you allow me to live? And so when you hear stories like that, he was ready to give up, and so he in turn took that and said, I don't want this anymore. I'll return to civilization, or however he put it, when I'm ready, and I'll know when I'm ready. So but to hear his experiences and to hear these other people where you think people are just down on their luck, but you see people from all walks of life, but you can learn from anybody. So I can learn from a 6-year-old because their brains kind of firing off. And so I'll apologize to a 6-year-old. Some people, parents don't, I'm the parent, you're the child. I apologize to my niece if I offend her, if it's within reason, because that's important. I can learn from anybody. But you have to jump into it that way. Just, it's best to live your life that way. You never want to because if you know everything, you have no room to learn anything. If you know anything. So
and I
that's
think that's
just how I look at it.
I think that's impossible to know everything.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I love I love knowledge. I think as we get older, when I was young, I thought I knew everything, and as I get older, I love knowledge. I love real. I really love real. I feel like, and I don't want to get into politics and all that stuff, But I feel like when we were in school, we were brainwashed. You know what I'm saying? Christopher Columbus discovered America. How you discover something that's already there and people there? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And as you get older, if you seek knowledge, you will find it. But sometimes people can't handle knowledge because once you find out what's really going on, you be,
You have to make a decision, you know. I used to love history. That's what at least I told myself, like, man, I just love history. But what I'm learning is that history is not only important, but what's most important or more important, and me personally, is where you get that history from. So it's this constant evolution of thought. Like, okay, I thought I knew this before, but when you find a new truth, you have to make a decision of whether you're gonna delve further into, is this new truth really the real truth? And so you have to constantly be doing your due diligence. And so it's the same. Yeah, we're talking about life right now, but you can apply that to printing at the same time. So you can draw from multiple people's perspectives. Like, and so I have to give an example where it will make sense. Um, I've got into heated discussions in the forums about cleaning your printer with your printer with Windex. So uh, I shouldn't have to get into the technical side of how, you know, Windex used to be okay for printers maybe 15, 12, 13 years ago, something like that. But with technology advancing, now the print head has like some of the components on the inside of the print head, it's made of copper. And so when you have harsh agents like ammonia that's in some types of Windex, you have other particulates in it that over time could like oxidize certain parts of the print head. But I'm not the type of person to throw all of that at you. If you're a new person coming into the forums and they're like, hey, I heard people say use Windex. I used to use Windex, but you know how I learned? Because I destroyed a printer. So it's kind of like, once I learn, it's like I thought when I heard that you could use Windex. So that's what I use. When I'm faced with this new information, once I started to get further into the printing community and start talking to people who are chemists, like
wow,
people that formulate inks, this guy's a chemist, so I should probably listen to him. So, but I'm not going to try to seem like I know more than this person in the forums, but I'm just saying, hey, we shouldn't get into it all. Trust me, this was my old truth. I used to think Windex was fine now, but this is my new truth, and I'm choosing this because it's backed by science. But I shouldn't have to throw all of this at you, and for you to learn it. So you have people coming at me in the forums like, hey, I use Windex all the time, it's fine, but you've been printing for a year. So all the time for you is not all the time for me. 10 years, 11 years. But I'm not the sort of person to counter that. I just say, hey, do your own due diligence, just trust me, or trust he or her. But so I had to get into all of that to relate what we were talking about with life, like going through and finding out new truths and choosing which path to learn. But that's why you watch a lot of different people to draw from sources, because like some people feel when they fill their 7890 or their large format printer, they fill them with funnels. I don't use funnels. I use syringes, but I have my own I wouldn't get into that, but I use my own reasons for that. But some people use funnels because they're faster. I don't care what you use. Look at my videos, look at other people's videos and say, hey, man, he's doing with syringe. That's gonna take too long. That's not for me. I'm gonna use these funnels. I'm okay with that. So learn to do your own due diligence, and it's gonna take you very far in printing. Like in this industry, it'll take you very far to just watch a lot of content.
So what do you use? Because I ain't gonna lie, I was told ammonia and all that, and I was, I have a saying, if you know better, you should do better. You know what I'm saying? So do you like use regular, like do you order from, like do you order from like a DTF superstore or something like that, or do you make your own? How does that work?
Okay, so I think so. I don't want to do too many name drops, especially if I'm wrong. But if I can remember, I think I get the it's called Piezo Flush, and
Yes.
Piezo Flush has been used for it's so strong of a cleaner that you're advised to cut it with distilled water.
Wow.
Sometimes, so but there's new information now where some people are saying that distilled water isn't it's not as bad as tap water because you have minerals and stuff that are in tap water that are good for your body, but they're not so good for your print head. And so we transitioned from that to, okay, well, let me use distilled water. Now people are saying there's still like some salts, some various salts in distilled water, and that's not even good. And so I'm like, hey, I got to do a little more due diligence on that before I stop doing it this way, but I'm open to it. So with the piezo flush, I'll cut it with because it's so heavily concentrated. I'll cut it so it's 1 part piezo, 2 part you can't see, but 1 part piezo, 2 part water. So I use that, but piezo flush is really expensive. It's expensive. So again, for the sake of my videos, I started using other uh, cleaning solutions too, just testing them out just to see, okay, if I were someone getting started, I wouldn't have $160 to spend on cleaning solution like that. It sounds crazy when you're getting started. So I'm like, I need to find another viable alternative in case someone still wants to clean their printer. So what I found, long story short, on Amazon, it's called Printhead Hospital, and it comes in a little, I can't remember, it's like 20 ounces or 30 ounce, something like that, a little jug, and it's really good. It's good. It's great. And so sometimes I use piezo, but when I'm cleaning the inlets, which is basically where the dampers make contact with the nipple or the knot, I don't know how you put it, but basically it's called an inlet basically. But when you where the damper makes contact, when I clean that, I don't want to use piezo flush because it's pink. The cleaning solution's pink. So I've never seen it in my prints, but I just don't really want to push that through the print head. I use that more for like cleaning the printers and stuff like that. And the reason why I use piezo flush is because Epson technicians have used it for years, and we're
Oh.
using Epson printers. Yeah, so we use it like like Epson technicians use piezo flush in maintenance. So why wouldn't I want to use that for the same type of printer that I'm using? So at least that's my methodology behind it. So I use Printhead Hospital and Piezo Flush. If you use, I heard people using Simple Green and stuff like that with good solution, with good results. I've just personally never used it, so I'm not saying it's bad, but definitely if you're using Windex, please stop. Please. Fine. I don't care if you just, I don't know, but not Windex. Like when you talk about it, it can delaminate the print head over time. So that's the surface of the print head that's responsible for releasing all those fine droplets to actually make what we see as full color. They're still dots. They're still droplets. They just are really close together and you don't notice. So it may seem fine now, but over time, I don't know. But that's
Wow.
what I use. Piezo Flush and Printhead Hospital on Amazon, and it's not very expensive either. So if you're first getting started and you want to know what type of solution to use, that's what I would recommend for you. Because piezo, I think it comes in like a quart and a gallon. I don't think it comes in less than a quart, and it's I think the quart might be like $60 or something, which is still kind of expensive, but you can also cut it. So you're going to get
Yeah.
more than a quart or whatever, however it comes. So, uh, yeah.
So, uh, what would say you have a clogged head? Would one of those? Would you recommend any one of those to help unclog a head?
Yeah, both of them. Printhead, I would say Printhead Hospital because it's cheaper. It works. I don't cut it or anything like that. I mean, it's strong. Like when you open it, you can smell it. And I hadn't really looked at the content of ammonia or whatever, anything like that. But a lot of other people recommend it. So I guess now I need to kind of go back and look. It's pretty strong. But cleaning the surface of the head with the paper towel method. I know everybody's probably familiar with that, but it's really good for cleaning the ink off, and then you can keep on going. But now when you do the paper towel method, there's a way you do it too, because I've seen people like fold the paper towel up and then place it onto the track, basically where the carriage moves, the print head moves back and forward, where you get overspray and stuff like that, and then they'll add the solution. If you miss that paper towel, you're pretty much going to generate a waste tank error, or the at least on the L1800 where the lights flash and stuff like that. So if you're using that paper towel method, you want to put the solution on the paper towel after you fold it outside of the printer, and then lay it on the track and then run it over, because it's already saturated the paper towel. There's no chance of you spilling solution on the inside. And that's how a lot of, when people like to talk about wet capping and all this other stuff with the printers, they're trying to add some cleaning solution to the capping station while the print head is moving. So that's how people are burning out the ribbon cables, all these horror stories and stuff that you may have seen in the forums. If you're someone who hasn't purchased a DTF printer and you're doing your due diligence, some of this stems from people just jumping into it and then just thinking they can do it. My L1800, I didn't convert it. I bought it from Kingdom DTF, already converted, because even with years of experience, I didn't want to take that chance of $2,000 and me doing something, But printing with the L1800 for, I guess it would have been 3-4 months with no issues, I did make the leap, if you've seen the channel, and I jumped to the the Epson 7890, and I converted that one myself. So everything's a process, and it's just going to depend on your budget. If you feel like you have a little bit of technical ability and you can eventually take a printer apart if you had to, yeah. But you got people like Big Boy out here that's working with certified Epson technicians on getting the printers done, and he's like, when I'm a student, like I said, once I saw a few of your videos when we first met, and I saw the level of care that you went into, like actually before you sell anybody a printer, I'm like, he might think he's just like a little supplier right now, but when you start with that integrity and that level of care before you, like we talked, I guess a couple hours ago now, but we talked about starting with, like I talked about, doing a lot of shirts for free and stuff. It's part of that groundwork and that framework that you do before you ever receive $1, where I can see people trying, and I'm like, okay. So when I see people in the phone, even if you don't have any printers on hand, because I know you sell out pretty fast, but when I see people like you and somebody's like, hey, where's a good place to buy a DTF printer? I'm like, Big Boy, I hadn't even met you in person yet, but I put you out there because I'm like, I've seen his procedure. He's not just going to sell you a printer and just say, okay, figure it out. He's going to make sure it's certified. You get the paperwork, all of that. Beautiful.
Well, I say that covers me and the customer, because that way, I just didn't pick up anything, you know what I'm saying? And it's just really, really, you know what I'm saying? I just think it's, just really good business. Like I say, oh my God, you just don't want to deal with those headaches, you know what I mean? So, just sometimes, as being in business, sometimes you got to think 2-3 steps ahead of the game, you know what I mean? That's one thing I love about like Power and stuff like that. You always had to think 2-3 steps ahead of the game, as much as you can. There's a lot of things that are unforeseen, you know what I mean? But
oh yeah.
But I try to stay. Like,
you'll have a. I mean, cut you out because there's a little slight delay, so we're trying to catch each other in and out. But there's already gonna be, or there are going to be hurdles in DTF for any printing method that you choose. No matter, name your method, there are going to be hurdles and little roadblocks and things you have to kind of work through. So in the least bit, at least let it be that you have a decent printer to start with and decent consumables. That's the supplier side. So a lot of people get into DTF, but they buy the printer from the wrong person, or they buy the consumables from the wrong person, but they don't even know it. So so I've never, also, as great as DTF is, I've never seen so much scamming and misinformation before in my life for a printing method. It's But again, it's not even me. It's not my personality. I'm not like non-confrontational, but it's not my personality to take some food off someone else's table. I'm just not here to do that. But there's been a couple times if I feel like people are being led astray, yeah, I will say something. But I've just been in these forums and stuff, and man, I've heard some horror stories, man. But it's not necessarily DTF. It's where you get the consumables from. But by doing these lives and I don't have to go against someone who's doing it wrong. I just need to share more of the good suppliers.
Exactly.
Like, that's why I want to test Big Boys Ink. That's why I want to test your ink, because I haven't used it before. Yeah.
We be Big Boy stud. Hey, when you see this
But
white man, when
not
you
the
see
aviator.
this white, like
Not
this
the
white right
aviator.
here, this white right here, it stays up here. Like it stays. Like I just come up here Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and it looks just like this. There, you can tell, like, this is white. You can tell, like, you can tell, like, you can't see you know what I'm saying? You could tell if I was to shake it up. Man, that white does not, and you know what? When I got it, I didn't know. You know, it got to the point where people were telling me, like, man, your white is good. Your white don't separate. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just to tell you a quick story, people got mad. Oh, hold on. Before I tell this story, there's, you know, we definitely have people come in the room and leave. Please let the people know who you are, how they can get a hold of you, and then we'll tell this story right here about the white. Please, sir.
Okay. Yeah, my name is Jay Young. I'm the owner of Elegant Edits. We also have a small shop here in Cedar Hill, Texas, like 10 minutes from Dallas, basically. And the YouTube channel, it should be somewhere in the comments somewhere, I believe, but it's Elegant Edits.
It's right there.
If you just go to YouTube, type in Elegant Edits, and then I'll pop up. Or maybe after the live, he could put it in the description. Oh, it's there? Okay. Oh, yeah, I see it. Yeah, I'm looking at the camera, so y'all don't think I'm cockeyed, because I'm trying to look at you and then directly into the camera, so I didn't even see the subscript there. But yeah, I'm thankful for any striking thing that I get, man. It's I did not know I would get this amount of support, and it's crazy. Like three months I've been on YouTube, and I've met so many people, like Australian, the Netherlands. Greetings from Germany, and I've never touched none of the soil, foreign soil. Never been outside the U.S., but to know that somebody's watching this video, and I wasn't even thinking that far out. I was just like, hey, there might be some people here that might, like you said, want it in English, and so that's what I'm here to do. 11 years printing, and I think almost 8 months in DTF. So it's growing. And but I want to put other stuff on the channel too, like we talked about, the product labels and pit printing business cards. Those are things that I've just kind of done on a smaller scale, and I can show you how to do it, right in a room out of your home, wherever you're crafting. You don't need a big shop, and you don't need a $3,000 setup to print quality product labels, waterproof. So just even like I said, being on this live, it's kind of get my wheels turning, like, for future content, what people actually need. I didn't even know people want to see that. I just so it's making me think, so yeah. It's
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. This really gonna blow your mind right here. So I'm on the phone with Best Uni one day. We just talking. Best Uni, if she's not watching YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Even if she's on the phone, she's always looking at YouTube, looking at everything. She said, "Big boy, I'm gonna make me a video." I said, "Okay." I said, "What you gonna make a video of?" "I'm gonna make a video of how to take vinyl out the little plastic tube, right? You gonna make a video of taking the vinyl out the plastic." She said, "Yeah, this dude did it right here. It got 7,000 views." how to take the vinyl out the plate. Because, you know, you got to turn it a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
one of my moderators, Tampa Barbecue Queen,
But
25,000 views off scratching a lottery ticket. Then she had another view. It was like, she had another view like 20,000. It was like a little gecko chasing her around. Just it's crazy. YouTube is real, man. YouTube is real.
that's good.
So let me get to my story, and you probably can attest to this. You could you might even be able to help me out.
Thanks.
So I think I told you this too. I do not shake my whites unless I have not printed within about a week. You know what I mean? Because I have my printer on the stand, and when it prints, 3880s, they're rock.
Okay.
But people thought I did that just to be mean, just to be funny. No, that wasn't what it was. I have a 3880. And with a 3880, you know, those OEM chips and the chips that they sit on, the refillable cartridges, those are sensitive. Very sensitive. So I used to take my cartridges out and shake it. And sometimes those chips won't read.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't just go up the street and get some cartridges. No, you're going to have to order from whoever. 9 chances out of 10, it's going to take a week. You know what I'm saying? To get a refillable cartridge or OEM chip.
Yeah.
Now, if you have orders, that printer's not going to do anything unless you have all those chips in there. If you have to wait a week, oh my God, everything that you have is going to be late. And so I have 3 3880s. I have 3 3800s that that's just, I'm gonna have to show it to you. I'm gonna show it to you. Man, I have like one of them, like my Megatron, like the chips read perfectly. But I have another one that's perfectly fine. I put those same cartridges in there and they will not read to save my life. You know what I'm saying? And that's why.
So with a couple things. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, so a couple things with that. The what they call the cartridge bay. It's like they're almost slots. So if you take the cover off the L1800 or take the cover off the 3880, you see the actual plastic slots. So once you remove that cover, you don't have that pinpoint precision of how it docks. So also, you know, people, and you've probably noticed, but especially on eBay, people sell empty cartridges. Like you can buy empty OEM 3880 cartridges. I don't know how hard. Yeah, like people sell. So I know. So a long time ago, man. So a long time ago when I had the 3880, when I got to see the cartridges that I ordered, the blanks, the refillables, they didn't come with chips. And so that was apparently the standard in 2013. They just didn't ship it to you. And so I was like, okay, so at first I thought I had been scammed or something, like messaged the guy. And he said, LOL, no, you have to pry the chips off of the OEM carts. So I was like, huh? But no, these are full. And so I didn't want to do that. Like what? Like this OEM, and this is back when they're like $80 a cartridge, and it's a 9-channel, right?
Yeah.
3880 is nine channels. Right? I think. Oh, really? Yeah, they used to be 8. It was a long time ago, but so now what's important is making sure that it doesn't fall below, I think it's 30% or something like that. And usually when the chip reads empty, you shouldn't put it back in if you're going to be able to reset it. So if you're in a pinch, before you're in a pinch, that's not the time to do it. Like you said, a week. So if you own one of these printers, just try to, I don't even, like I said, it used to be easy to find, but just search for empty cartridges. And in the listing, they'll tell you this is a lot of empty cartridges, because some people that have been printing for a long time, when they get the cartridges and they hit at 30%, half the time these are guys who are printing photographs, like full. I think it's 17 by infinity, basically. I think,
Yeah.
right? Like I think the 3880 is 17-inch width. Okay, so with that, this guy's printing a huge portrait. So when it drops 30%, he's never putting that cartridge back in because he has a long run. He's just gonna put a new one in, and he knows that he can get money for that, which gives him a higher page yield, basically, because he gets money back for those same cartridges. People like me that was looking to buy a set of empties because I'm just gonna pry the chips off, reset them, and glue them to the cartridge, basically. So when you're getting a reading error, it may be that the chip itself on the refillable cart is not quite seated, what they call seated properly. So you may want to adjust that a little bit. But yeah, it is a nightmare if you get a chip read error and you're in the middle of a job and you only have one printer. Like GG, or good game. Like it's over. So, but yeah, I know that's a lot of information, but that's what I would say.
But you know, like mine worked in Megatron in 3880, but if I put it in a different one, it won't even read. So how does that work?
That is going to be is the cover taken off of it or the printer's put back together? The one that won't read.
It's never the cover's been taken off of it. It's never been taken out.
Honestly, what I would say is take like a number 2 pencil, like old school. If you find one, or it doesn't have to be number 2, but a pencil eraser. Be careful with the shavings, but take it and brush each one of those metal contacts where the chip, connects, and any type of dust or anything that may have transferred to it, because it may be dust. Like you don't want any sort of static electricity. So I would say not a vacuum or duster, like a canned air. I would take some canned air and spray that, like take all the cartridges out and spray that area, because at that point it's not the cartridge, but it's how it's making contact with where the cartridge sits in the bay. So that's an issue on the printer itself. So yeah, I would take an eraser, try to rub the metal contacts lightly,
an eraser,
and then see if you could do it that way, or some canned air. Especially if you take a pencil eraser.
That's good for the metal.
Yeah, it's not going to leave any sort of film or anything like that, because you want something that's not so abrasive that it's going to scratch. Or you could take maybe like a foam swab, not like a Q-tip because of the cotton, but like a foam swab. And you could also get some isopropyl alcohol and brush each one of those metal contacts. Make sure the printer's turned off, obviously, and unplugged. But you do that, and then the alcohol will clean any residual. It could be the slightest thing with those chips, especially on the older printers. And then let it evaporate. It's not going to leave any residual behind or residue behind. And then try that. But it's got to be the contacts on the printer. There's no other way, because the cartridges are fine. You just took them out of one 30.
See, I was gonna take mine. I was gonna take it to Levi on Monday. You ever associate with Levi? It's the Epson place in Dallas, certified Epson dealer.
No, not familiar. No,
and that's where I take a lot of my stuff.
I didn't even. Yeah. So again, these gems. This is news to
me. just in case. I know we like to break our own printers down and do this and do that, but I just like I say, it's always good to know somebody. Like I said, they're right there off Richardson, right there off of Arapahoe. So just in case, you can always tell them the big boy sent you.
Arapahoe, okay.
But so you do a lot of your maintenance yourself.
Trying to get those deals, huh?
Oh man, well, I'm like this,
I try.
it's all about networking, man. It's all about, I think you can never have too many friends. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You never know, because like I say, you never know when, say you might need a head or something, you know what I mean? I would probably prefer to get it from an Epson dealer. If the price is going to be the same, you know what I'm saying, or close to the same, I'd rather get it from Epson that have a warranty, you know what I'm saying, than regular Joe Schmo off the street, because at the end of the day, Joe Schmo might be cool, but still Joe Schmo might still, you know what I'm saying, might try to get over on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's many unknowns. If you can't see, man. So like, let's say we were just talking about the piezo flush, right? And what I'm just kind of spinning off of what you said, which is like a bad supplier or a bad person trying to get over on you and stuff. So it's a little bit different. But when you're talking about piezo flush or any type of cleaning solution, you have to look at the cost of entry for DTF. So let's say you pay $30,000 for a printer, or $2,000, $1,000, it doesn't matter. That cleaning solution is a drop in the bucket in comparison. It's like, I don't know how to anything else right now, but it's like you're trying to protect your investment, literally. So you can't skimp on certain things. So when you talk about $1.20 bottle of Windex to maintain a $3,000 printer, you can't skimp on certain things like that. Or you can, but as history has shown, it doesn't work for everybody like that, man. So it's like being able to get a warranty. So shifting gears, being able to get a warranty from a certified dealer of these products, it goes a long way. Because anybody could just say, "Oh, hey, thanks for the subs." That's like, I'm not even on my channel. Like, I'm just here. I'm in the moment, so I know, like the subs are up. I just see people. I really appreciate every single part. Even if you check my channel out and you're like, "Hey, this dude's monotone, he's boring," like, I'm not gonna sub. The fact that you check the channel out, like, we're still cool.
Hey, well,
like, I appreciate everything. So, but yeah, dealing with the dealer is going to take you a long way unless you know that person is reputable. Oh yeah, good.
No, I was just saying we're a family here. You know what I'm saying? We're a family. We're gonna go over there and we're gonna watch. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying, like the best unit told me, we're gonna send the people over there. It's up to you to keep them. It's up to you to keep them. You know what I mean?
You're saying I gotta post? I have to post more video. I have to upload more than every other week.
And then you got, like I say, it's definitely about the networking, man, because like the people, you know what I'm saying, we definitely push. Like I say, man, we like Fidel, man, he just hit his 100 subscribers. Late Night Crafting with Stacy, I think she got a couple of hundred, you know what I'm saying? Tampa just celebrated 250. But then you got people here like the Baby's Booty has been doing it, rocking about 35,000, you know what I'm saying? 20,000. Like, which like not like we here, we are like, and I'm at 1,000, you at 1,000. It's like we all doing the same thing. No matter if we big or if we little, we here, we pushing each other, we all want to grow. You know what I'm saying? And we all support. You know what I mean? So that's why I love this. You know what I'm saying? And there's no no hating. You know what I'm saying? Just all love. Yeah, like 755. 755 just started, man. It's
I love it. I think I'm lagging behind. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check all this. I'm gonna subscribe, man. Like, I'm here for it. So I gotta definitely pay more attention to the community. I'm down to link up with anybody, 100%. So just reach out. I'll probably reach out to you. So it's great. It's been a great time for sure.
Oh yes, oh yes, man. I had fun. We don't want to give away
I
all
wish
the
my
gems.
internet was more stable. Like, we don't have issues, but crazy right now. It's
Man,
yeah, it's like
I
a
have
delay
really
or something, but we're working with it.
I have definitely enjoyed and had a great night, man. Saturday we usually have more people on, but it's like it has been
Yeah.
amazing. And you know, just like it's been amazing, man. But I don't want to give away all the gems because we are gonna have you on. We finna like I say, we was waiting that we finna get you scheduled. We had a mishaps the first time, that was on me. I apologize. But man, man, look at, man, they are just
Oh,
subbing there. Look at this. Look at that. Oh my God. Look at that. You see that? Oh,
yeah, that's crazy. I
look at that.
appreciate it,
They
and
say,
it's
oh, I got 102 subs. Hey, late night Stacy. Hey, congratulations, girl. Congratulations. We're so proud of you. Oh, it's strength with the LACS. Uh, what I love about this community, man, like I say, it's man, hold up. It's full of knowledge and motivation. That's what we hear. Congrats, Stacy. Congrats, you get your 102. See, like we just went over there, man. It's love, man. But we man, we gotta get you in here, man. Let you, man, just I already see now it's gonna be a really, really
yeah,
lovely and easy video because I can just let you go. You are full of knowledge, you know what I
oh
mean?
no,
I
man.
love
Yeah,
that.
sometimes I have to kind of stop because it's get. Yeah, I have to stop myself. Like, okay, I can feel. It's been like 2 minutes. I'm talking on one topic, so I'm like, yeah, I kind of rabbit trail, but yeah, I appreciate it, man. But any knowledge I have, like, I definitely want to help. Like I said when I started, it just didn't imagine starting a business and you go to look like you have an issue and you look on something like YouTube and there's nothing. Imagine that, like, there's
Exactly.
nothing there. And so, like, back in 2011, 2012, when I was trying to do like sublimation in 2012, like, that was something that you paid all this money for this large format printer, and then they came and hooked it up and they showed you. You had a technician, come and hook that stuff up. They were too busy counting money to like be
Yeah.
making YouTube videos. So to see this stuff now where you can just go and learn it, and there's a plethora of people that are just like sprouting up in YouTubers and stuff. So this is a great time to be in this field. This is the best time, at least what we're experiencing right now,
Yeah.
especially with DTF. So if you're on the fence, hopefully you can get in when Big Boy has some more printers in stock. He goes. I mean, I couldn't believe how fast you get rid of these printers.
Oh
Like,
wow.
so if you can kind of squeeze yourself in there, and the budget's there, just pull the trigger on it, and then we'll be there to answer all these questions. It's not that bad. It's really
They
not that bad.
they're like a printer. It's like a 3-day minimum. If I put a printer up there within 3 days, it's gone. I mean, it is gone. It is crazy. You can't get them fast
Mm.
enough. Literally, you can't. I love it. I
But
love
see,
it.
people know that you're reputable,
Yeah.
and I think that goes a long way because these are big ticket items for you to spend 2,000-3,000 whatever on anything, and you don't necessarily know that person on, and this is a new method that takes a lot of not even faith, I don't know what you call it, but for
Trust,
them to
faith.
open up their wallet to you, it means that fast. It means that you're doing something right.
Oh
So
yeah, and you know one thing I do is like I say, I like to try to give them a 2-week free trial, and just like a seeing like I said, then if you have any questions, any problems, then you can always reach out to me. That's why I like to try to send it from the beginning to the end. I like to give you the printer, I want to give you the software, and I want to give you the
mhm.
product. So that way we don't have to worry. Okay, well, if I gave you everything and something don't work, it's all on me. You know what I mean? So that way it's easy for me to remedy.
Right.
And then
Good.
I'm gonna test it out, make a video of it before I even send it to you, before I even put it on the market. So, like, hey, we know that this works and we know it works good. So, But like I say, it's all about I hate, I want to see everybody succeed, so I want to give them a good product. But also at the same time, we have to remember that there are people out there that are scammers that will try to get over, and you know what I'm saying, it's stuff like that. I hate that it has to be like that. But at the end of the day, I tell everybody, just like when you have your own business, you need to CYA. You know what I'm saying? Just to be on the safe side. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't nothing personal. This is business. You know what I mean? And just because it's a business, that don't mean we have to hate or do
Right.
anything. There are a lot of business that they work with each other. That's what we have. All of us are business. We all have a business, and we can work with each other. We don't have to hate on each other.
Oh yeah. Like I said, before I drag someone that is scamming or whatever, but before I do that, like it takes a long time for me to get to that place to see people doing people wrong and to call it out. But before I even do that, I would rather refer them to 10 other suppliers that are going to do right by them. Why am I going to put all this energy into this one person when I could just share more people that are better than it and more and with integrity? Let's focus on who's doing stuff right, and all of that other stuff will take care of itself. Especially in this age where someone sells you a terrible printer, doesn't work, you could just do a chargeback or whatever, like, or call your bank or whatever. Especially if it's a credit card or something. But let's focus on people who are doing it right with integrity, and that's why I know for a fact that your business is gonna explode here pretty soon. It's already taken off, but I mean, really explode. You're just getting so many printers, you can, and getting rid of them. You have a good turnover rate.
Yeah.
Usually turnovers connotate, it's a bad connotation, but you have a high turnover rate on these printers, and because you're dealing with integrity. And what I think I may have told you this, I've been telling people this. Once you're an adult, like you might not know how to do business or anything like that, but if you start with integrity, that's something you can't teach. Once you're a certain age, you can't teach integrity. It's just you have it or you don't. You could try to be better at being decent, but you can't teach integrity. So when you start with integrity, all the rest of the stuff is just going to come naturally, because you can own up to your mistakes when things don't go right. You're dealing squarely in business. So when people start with dishonesty and deceit and all this other stuff, you can't fix that, and the community is going to take you out, like, period. So this is great. Let's promote people that are doing the right thing. Let's learn from each other. Matt, not the bell. When the bell comes out, what is that on the? It's like a logo or something on it. What is that on the bell?
So this is a official sponsor of the Baby's Booty. When you become a member of her page, you get a official Baby's Booty bell.
Okay.
Signed by the Baby's Booty.
It's
and
a pirate
number.
Duck.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need one of those. Is what you're saying?
Huh?
I need one of those. Is what you're saying?
Hold up. This is from the Baby's Booty.
Uh-huh.
And I am an official Hoop Group member. So what she does is, like, when somebody subscribes to her channel, like, say you start with your lives, and people seeing, you can have people can join, and where you have like special content just for your members who join. And what she does is, if you become a certain member, you receive a bell. So when on her show, when people get a new machine, because she does embroidery, she does DTF and everything. If you get a new machine and you say it on her live, she rings the bell for you. And everybody in the crowd, they have their bells and they ring and they ring. It's yeah, you do something special for your people.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, you have to take care of the people. Like, these people spend their time coming here seeing you. You know what I'm saying? You got to do something for them. You got to, like, we shout them out. If you come in, and we going to say, how you doing, M. Blackwood? How you doing? Straight from LSC. And you talk to them, you answer a question like all the way apart. They love that. That's what they come for. I mean, like me, before I did this, I wanted to see my name in the lights. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be interviewed because I did my hard work, and I want to be recognized for my hard work. Everybody wants to be recognized for the work that they does, and that's a little way of people being recognized. And I got to give a shout out to the baby's booty because she is ingenious for that.
That's very, it's creative. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at her channel just to see. Like, that sounds pretty crazy when you get a lot of people in on it. You build a culture,
And when I tell you, she rocked Jay-Z and 50 Cent crowd. She rocked Jay-Z. I love, 40, 50 people I love. But when you get in them hundreds every week, when you have hundreds of people turn out.
Like, I was surprised when you said 39 people were watching. I don't think I'm that interesting. Like, so to be on here, like, I didn't think 39 people were going to watch it. So, I'm thankful for everything, man. I know you're not shaking the white ink, huh?
No. See, with the baby's booty, she has to ring the bell. She got to ring the bell and see what happens when you ring the bell. You cannot have the weak wrist syndrome. So when you ring, I say the Big Boy Inc. is an official sponsor of the Baby's Booty Show. So you have to work that wrist out. See if you keep your wrist working out when you ring that bell.
It's all in the wrist. You gotta have some power behind it.
Yeah, you see how that thing went off? Yeah, so you gotta work out with the whites. Make sure you don't have that weak wrist syndrome.
Oh man. You don't want to ring the bell like a Girl Scout, huh?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, man? We got to make, I say, hey, man, it's just all about having fun. Then you'll see the baby's booty. She'll be on her show. She'll grab the white, you know what I'm saying? And she'll work out with it. You know what I'm saying? We link each other to the show. I go to her show. She shout me out. I shout her out. That's the way, we bring each other to each other's page. You know what I'm saying? Sharing the love. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's truly love, bro. It's truly love. You gonna see. Like I say, you check in with subscribe to the Best Uni and you check in, you know what I'm saying? We all, you know what I'm saying? It's networking. It's all love, bro. We want to see each other make it.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, it's been great, man. I appreciate the opportunity. I plan on being back on again. Hopefully, I've already tested that. Will have already tested out that bank. And I'll put, man, I'm going to put it out there too, because that'll be my first video with the 7890 actually running jobs and stuff. So,
well, I do want to warn you, people think it's a game. You know what I'm saying? Make sure when you put that white in there and you run that, you make sure you got your PPE on. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the whitest of the white. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you having no retina problems. You know what I mean?
All right, man. Yeah, I could. I've seen a couple. Yeah, I've seen how your white lays down. I was watching I think I talked to you about this with the guy that, one of the people that, like, made a whole video about it. Like, stop what you're doing. Like, go check this guy's ink out. So I'm looking forward to it and networking and building. So. I appreciate it, man. This time has gone by super fast. Like, that's crazy.
I know, man. I apologize. It go by so fast. Let me go and close the show out. Hold on just 1 second. Hey, y'all already know what it is. Appreciate y'all, man. Another great week, man. Thank everybody for coming out. Next Thursday, we have Fidel. And Friday, we have craftable things that's going to be hot as fish grease. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate y'all so much. Elegant is great. Live, big boy. Thank you, Stacy. Oh, I love y'all know I love Miss Stacy. She has a video dropping. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned to Miss Stacy. She is blowing up doing her thing, y'all. Love y'all, man. Y'all already know what it is. Big boy.